This is a sound check. Can people hear me? Just say in the chat if you can hear me. We're still getting started soon. We're starting soon. I know the countdown is done, but I promise it's actually starting soon. 1 minute. What if I just started the countdown again? Let me just, yeah, we're just gonna do that, actually. We're just starting the countdown again. No one will know. I will be back soon, I promise. Another test. Hopefully everything is working. We'll actually get started when this timer goes down. I'm so excited for y'all to join. Hello, hopefully you can hear me. We've done it. We've done it. I can't believe we've done this. I really, really, really hope everyone can hear me okay, and I hope it looks okay. We're going to be playing the Junju's Tonics dating sim. I'm so excited, you guys. You have no idea. Okay, okay, yay, the chat. I'm getting an idea of how much the chat delay is. I had to figure out Streamlabs literally this morning. I'm not very good at being a YouTuber, but you know, I figured it out. We've done it. We figured it out, y'all. So I've been seeing a lot of in the chat, a lot of um, like, you know, oh, I had no idea there was a new dating sim and stuff like that. But there is a new dating sim. This one's been in the works for a while by Tumblr user Ginju's Tonic. If you're not on Tumblr, it really is the best place to be in the Gravity Falls fandom, in my personal opinion. I never really found my groove on Reddit or in Discord or on Twitter, but I really, really, really found my groove, you know, in Tumblr. So I'm sure most of y'all are there. Um, oh my gosh, Devin chat. Amazing, great. Um, hey Jen, how you doing? Give me a second. I'm doing some reformatting. I know this stream is taking a while to get started. I'm sorry about that. But you know, it's just kind of how it be. Let me move this over here. Let me move that. Let me move this. Okay, so I guess the only thing you really know about this game is the premise. Oh, is the volume really low? 1 second, let me fix that. Can y'all hear me a little bit better? I just don't want to be too loud. How did Tumblr become a chill place? I'll tell you how Tumblr became a chill place. Tumblr became a chill place specifically because everyone who was super toxic went to Twitter. At least that's what happened in my experience. I mean, there's probably still trash people on Tumblr, but there's trash people everywhere. It's the internet. It's how we live. Let me see. Okay. Um, Let me know now. Are there any more issues with volume, anything like that? I'm so excited. It's so exciting to see like people that I genuinely respect and care about in this fandom here. Like y'all have no idea. It's so cool. Like I mean, Eric is here, Jen is here. That's been the wildest thing about my YouTube journey is interacting with people who I was always too anxious to interact with. So y'all have no idea. I've also learned Streamlabs this morning, so if things go wrong, sorry in advance. It is not because you know it's in no way because of something breaking. It's because I am broken. I do not know how to operate Streamlabs. I also had work this morning. Some of it scrambled, and I was in a bit of a rush to get this done. But I think I got up regularly, pretty close to on time. So I'm really hype about that. Whew. Okay, I think it's time we just jump in. The premise of this game is that you are driving somewhere in the Pacific Northwest and your car has broken down. Oh no! But luckily, a handsome stranger is there to pick you up. I've tried to look the part. This is what I would want to be wearing if a handsome stranger was able to pick me up on the side of the road at 3 a.m. Hopefully, I look sufficiently pick upable. And I'm sure that he is incredibly safe and very normal. Nothing strange at all about it. We can trust handsome strangers at 3 a.m., right? Like, it's allowed, it's fine. So I'm really, really excited to share this game with y'all. Jin, if you want to add more context in the chat, you're allowed. But I think I gave a pretty good summary. And yeah, I guess we're just gonna go for it. Hopefully this looks okay. There we are. It's the game. We can do this. There is a big chat delay. I don't know how to fix that, but this is how it goes. I'm nervous. I shouldn't be this nervous. I'm going to be editing out a lot of my fidgeting and a lot of my awkwardness, so there's that. I hope that the desktop audio is at an okay level. I'd pick the bear still. I'm only just getting that. That's so funny. I would pick, I think in most cases I would also pick the bear, but in this case, the bear in question is Stanford Pines. I'm pretty sure it's fine. It's absolutely fine. All right, let's go. We're gonna hit start. It's loading. We're doing this. Watch it not work. Jen, it'd be so funny if it crashed right now. I hope people actually play this game though. Honestly, we should get it crashing. Let's do it. All right. I guess we're just gonna start. Oh yeah, we do gotta get rid of the copyrighted music. Though I don't think we'll actually be blocked for it, but it can't hurt. I'll just have it low. I think it'll be fine if I have it on a little bit low. All right. Oh, and any accessibility things? Does the text look big enough for people? Is there an option to increase or decrease the? I don't think there is. I don't think I could increase the size of the text, so it'll probably be fine. All right. Let's go. I guess we're just gonna go for it. A quick user survey. Would you ever date a man 5'8" or shorter? I guess I'll ask the chat. Quick question in chat. Would you? Oh, does it? Let me fix the window. I'll let the chat answer. There we go. I fixed it, right? I hope I did. I'm seeing yeses in the chat. I'm seeing big yes. Short kings for life. Ginger's tonic uses he him pronouns. And I use they them. I guess I should have said that too, but I think most of y'all know that. I wouldn't date a man. That's funny. Yeah. I would also say sure, why not? I'm saying sure, why not mainly because one of my partners is, I believe, under 5'8". So yeah, I kind of gotta. Imagine if I said no. My partner's watching this. Sure, why not? Thank you for your participation. Enjoy the game. I wonder what that survey is for. Who knows? Backroads, Oregon, 10 p.m. It's a foggy night's drive in the rain, but you're in a good mood. Yeah, I am. I'm about to be picked up by a stranger. Hayden's clear waters that came out of the sky blares on the radio. He ran all the way to town, screaming it came out of the sky. I'm not gonna sing. I'm not gonna do that, but I will read it. Sky. Sky. Uh-oh. Oh, there. Huh? What if that's my player voice? That's my player voice, okay? Um, I'm going to change the radio channel because hitting the radio never does anything. You turn the radio to a different channel. Oh no, it's spooky! What the? Your radio is blasting static at full volume. Stop, stupid thing! You try to turn the radio off, but the sound continues. Speaking of which, tell me if it's too loud. Your warning lights start to flicker intensely. Your headlights and interior lights blast on and off. What's going on? You slam the brakes of your car in fear. Never do that, by the way. Don't fucking do that. Don't slam the brakes of your car in fear. It's bad for the engine. It's bad for the shocks. Screech! Oh no. Your car comes to a halt. You turn it off, and everything goes quiet. Also, who slams the brakes in fear at the radio freaking out? I don't know, man. It's just weird. Okay, maybe if we just turn it on, it'll... You attempt to turn the car back on. The car does not turn back on. Oh no! I'm just excited for Ford to get here. Great. The main road isn't too far from here. Do we make a run for it, or do we stay in our car? I'm gonna let the chat pick. I'm gonna let y'all pick. Yeah, we just crashed. We've slammed our brakes, and I think we hit a tree. I don't remember. But our car is not working, and oh no, we're stuck in the woods, and it's really spooky. Oh no, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do, guys? I'm scared. It's so dark in here. Run? Run? I guess we're gonna make a run for it. Fuck! You get out of your car and run towards the main road in hopes you'll be able to flag someone down. I sure hope I'm able to flag someone down. Oh, I'll step out like, yoo-hoo, boys. You sprint towards a small bit of woods separating the two roads. It's pretty hard to see out here. In your haste, you feel your legs snag on something, sending you tumbling over. Ah! I kind of love the bit with the voice, but please tell me if I'm annoying, but I'm having fun. What is that? Did something just laugh at me? You get back up. There's no one in sight. You look around for whatever could have snagged your leg. Is it this strange red thing? That's shaped like a gnome's hat. Is that a gnome's hat? Did I trip on a gnome? Dev in chat, confirm if I tripped on a gnome. What is that? You inspect the strange object on the forest floor. It's some kind of red fabric. It feels like a cheap Santa Claus hat? I have to get out of here. Not Santa. Ugh. After some amount of running, jogging, and speed walking, you reach the main road soaked and tired. I'm just like running, like it's just like in this outfit running in the rain is very funny to me. Of course it starts raining harder the moment I step out of the car. You walk a bit more before you spy some headlights in the distance. I tripped over work. You try to make yourself more visible. You know how I make myself more visible? I go like, I just like start stripping. I'm more visible. I was obscured by the clothes, but now I'm fully visible for Stanford Pines. I mean, for the stranger, the handsome stranger, who I don't know is Stanford Pines. The car flashes its lights at you before slowly pulling over. The car window rolls down, and you're greeted by the sight of a very jovial-looking man.
Greetings.
The greetings jump scared me. Oh my god! A handsome stranger! Here to help me! Greetings? I'm not gonna do a Ford voice, but I'm gonna do like a halfway Ford voice, you know? Excuse me, you look like you're having some trouble there. It's certainly not the best weather for a nighttime stroll. Can I offer you a ride? I know he doesn't say it like it, but that's how I'm gonna read it. Can I offer you a ride? That's how he says it in my headcanon. Right after saying, greetings! his demeanor feels off. Almost as if this guy is excited to have found you there. I'll examine. The car is a gremlin. Ah, a 1980 gremlin, obviously. Look at this thing. It's a little hard to see, but the man appears to be riding alone. He looks to be in a good mood. It does feel like if I didn't know this was Stanford Pines and I didn't know the vibe of this game, I would assume he's the one who broke my car down. I would assume he is the one who is trying to kill me. But because I know the truth. There's an odd light dangling from his rearview mirror, and his dashboard indicates the time is now 11:10. Was I really walking for over an hour, soaking wet in the rain? I have no memory of that. That doesn't feel right. Oh, I guess I should say off the top, I guess this stream is technically PG-13. I make jokes, y'all, so sorry if you get uncomfortable. Apologies. But yeah, this game takes place in the 80s. I would guess like 1981, 1982, but who knows? I'm guessing 1981, 1982 because this isn't his green car that was eaten by Steve. I'm using lore to solve when it takes place. Where are you headed? I can't do that. Can I talk to Ford like that? I'm on my way to a small town a ways north of here called Gravity Falls. I could take you along with me if needed. You don't remember seeing a Gravity Falls on your map. Let me ask about Gravity Falls. You know, I don't recall seeing a Gravity Falls on my map. Is it possible you're just taking me to your shack in the woods? Your statement seems to shock him. Ah, well, it's a bit of an out there sort of place. This is so sus, y'all. It does. Oh, no, Jin, I was saying that his original car was green, and this car is purple. So, like, wait, wasn't it green? The car that he drove in on. Was I wrong? Am I wrong? Why do I remember his car being green? Am I a fake fan? Y'all tell me in the chat if I'm a fake fan. I can't believe I'm a fake Gravity Falls fan. That's wild. It was yellow? Oh my god. It was a yellow. I'm a fake Ford fan! Bully me on chat! Oh my gosh! You know, the good news about this is that I'm able to edit this VOD. I'm going to immediately private this video and edit it to, get rid of that. So, get rid of it. The point is, it wasn't purple. My point is that it wasn't purple. Fuck y'all. And where was I? Oh, yes. Well, it is a bit of an out there sort of place. Ah, I've got it. He turns the interior lights of the car on, then opens his glove compartment and pulls something out. He just pulls out a gun. Here! He pulls up the postcard. It's a little hard to see, but you can make out Gravity Falls in large font, and not much else. I can make out? I can make out in this game, can it? I apologize for not handing this to you, but I don't want it to be out in the rain. I can put it in the back seat for you if you'd like. Right, the rain. By the way, if y'all want to bully me, at least tip me. At least tip me and super chat me. There. Bribe me. The rain that I'm currently standing in. His car seems more inviting every second you spend out here. I'm going to examine his car. Oh wait, no, it didn't already. Wasn't it a gremlin? He's definitely alone, and that blue light you saw earlier appears to be a small keychain in the shape of a UFO. The car looks well taken care of. Accept his offer. I think I'll take you up on your offer. Thanks. Oh no! Oh no, I love him! Look at his face! Look at this guy! didn't know what color your car was, Ford. I'm so sorry, baby girl. The man's face burns with excitement. Oh, great. Just one moment. He opens the door and steps out of his car in the rain. He's wearing a tan trench coat with a simple shirt and tie underneath. It's raining buckets now, but he's in good spirits despite the drops pelting. Oh my gosh! I actually got a super chat. I was. Thank you very much, Daphne, for your bribe. That's so good. I worked so hard to set up alerts. I like made some, so I'm just like, oh my gosh! Y'all, I love money. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. It's raining buckets now, but he's in good spirits despite the drops pelting him. He holds the door for you and gestures to the car, smiling. Come in, come in. Feel free to make yourself comfortable. Oh, make myself comfortable? But I ask that you please sit in the back. I've got quite a few of my belongings in the passenger seat. Thank you both. Thank you, Space Owl. Thank you, Daphne. I'm actually overwhelmed. Thank you. A real Mr. Krabs moment of going, I love money, and saying that out loud. I love this frame so much, Jin. This is delightful. Look at all this bullshit. As you climb in, you notice papers strewn about. Maps with locations circled and crossed off. A large red book. And what seems to be an active tape recorder? That feels worrisome. Too little, too late now. I'm gonna try and forget I saw that and just be happy I got out of the rain. You see the postcard for Gravity Falls placed on the back seat. You thought it was the rain and lack of light before, but the card really does only say Gravity Falls on it and nothing else, front or back. If you ever have merch, you should have a shirt saying I love money. Honestly, true. Guess there's nothing to see here. Your new friend hops back into the car and starts it up. He did. Oh my gosh! Thank you for the super chat. Appreciate it, Jackie. That's so kind. Thank you both thank all of you so much. I really appreciate it. I like getting distracted by the money. That's funny. That's the only thing distracting me from Stanford Pines is cold, hard cash. Your new friend hops back into the car and starts it up. Arr, arr, arr. Interior car, 11:20 p.m. Oh, thank you so much, Stacey. I appreciate it. Thank you for your forgiveness. I appreciate it. Talk first. Let me thank him for picking me up. I'm not gonna comment on his outfit. People are just weird. I mean, he's not commenting on my outfit. Why should I comment on his, frankly? Yo, I am in full character. I want you to know that I am wearing booty shorts for this occasion, and it is specifically because this is the outfit I would want to be picked up in by Stanford Pines. Comment on his outfit. Thank him for picking me up. I am going to thank him. Thanks for helping me out. Huh? He seems taken aback that you chose to speak to him, but recovers. He's not my cab driver. Why wouldn't I thank him? And I would thank him even if he was a cab driver. Oh, believe me, it was no problem. I'm just glad I was able to find you. I'm glad you were able to find me too, stranger. Glad is right. He seemed ecstatic when he first found you. It's the booty shorts. I'm not gonna say maybe a little too glad. Well, I'm glad you came along. I'm dedicated to you. To be honest, the woods were really starting to freak me out. Freak you out? You probably shouldn't tell him what you saw. He might think you're nuts. Oh, you know, bears, owls, the occasional gnome. You saw a bear owl? Look at him, he's like, holy shit, a bear owl! What? It like distracts me from my slutty voice. I'm like, bears, owls? And then he's like, you saw a bear owl? And I'm like, what? Oh, sorry, it seems I misheard you. We're just sitting in silence for a bit. Yo, yeah, we both sit in silence for a moment before he looks at you. So, what had you wandering the road at this time of night? Car troubles? What did have me wandering the side of the road this time of night? I guess you could say I have the same judgment as every white protagonist in a horror movie, and I decided to just go running into the night. But that's not how I'm gonna say it. You wonder whether or not to tell him the whole truth about your car. Um, this is the thing. I don't know what I'm trying to. I'm gonna actually try to be in character here. I don't know if I would tell him I ran out of gas, um, because then I'm like officially stranded. But I guess I'm stranded either way. I wouldn't want to be made more vulnerable, but I will say something where it happened, something like that. It was the craziest thing. Everything was working just fine, and suddenly there must have been some kind of weird electrical short. Flashing lights, radio, the whole works. I shut my car off to get it to stop, but when I tried to get it to turn back on, nothing. Yeah, no matter what, I'm like a useless. I'm useless here. Like I'm stuck. Um, oh no, I'm stuck. He could take full advantage of it. The driver perks up in his seat a little. An electrical short? He spoke curtly and quietly. You presumed that was more to himself than to you. He glances for a moment at the seat next to him before returning his eyes to the road. Well, I'm sorry that happened to you. I'm sure you're going to want to visit a repair shop after an ordeal like that. Yeah, is there one in Gravity Falls? Look at the road. No, I want him to look at me. There is. Oh, that's a relief. You won't be able to speak to anyone there, though. You feel your heart sink into your gut, a feeling you didn't even know was possible. And why is that? I'm afraid they're all on vacation. It'll be a week before it's open again. A week? You feel like you might start crying in this stranger's car. Y'all, I'm crying in this club tonight. Are there any motels in this town? I can't ask. Like, are there any motels around? Maybe you can take me to one. There is a motel, and a cheap one at that. You start to feel a little better. Maybe there's a glimmer of hope for you after all. You won't be able to get a hold of the staff there either. The man looks back at you in the mirror, your mouth hanging open. I apologize. Well, they're on vacation too. Is the whole darn town on vacation? Yes, actually. You had the misfortune to arrive here right at the start of a ditch your job for a week. Ford stop accidentally sounding like an axe murderer challenge. No, that's his gender. That can't be real. You're just messing with me, aren't you? He laughs and points at the right side of the front windshield. See for yourself. Ditch your job for a week. Give productivity the axe. Starting now. Yeah, right now. I bet Ford put that up himself so he could axe murder me. Oh my gosh. This is such a good Gravity Falls. It's the voice. It's the voice. It feels true. You know, it feels true to the show and the world. I love this. It's so funny. Outside, you see a flash of a billboard with a large cartoon lumberjack and novelty sunglasses. He's tossing away his axe with one hand and holding a blue drink in the other. It reads, ditch your job for a week. Give productivity the axe. You moan and put your head in your hands. What moan was that? I'm having fun, y'all. He looks back at you. You know, if you need a place to stay, I can offer you a room in my cabin. It may be a little dusty, but I do have a spare. You look up at him. I I'm not so sure. This guy, He cheerfully plucks me off the road and coaxes me to his car. Y'all, I'm playing hard to get. And coaxes me to his car and then carts me off to an abandoned town in the middle of nowhere. Should I really let him take me back to his house? I mean, what if you're a murderer or something? You didn't mean to say that last bit out loud. Oh no! Oops. He looks like he's thinking. Thanks, that GF fan. You do not need to cover the cost of the shipping of the puppet, but I do appreciate it. Oh my gosh, thanks, GF fan. Oh, God. I love money. Look down on the floor of the seat next to you. If there's a severed hand or something down there, I'm opening the car door and jumping. You look down hesitantly. There's an aerosol can rolling around. You pick it up to get a closer look. Bear string. Please do not stand downwind. It's labeled bear string. The label also has a drawing of the silhouette of a man who looks suspiciously like our driver. He's spraying the bear with silly string, and the bear is crying. What is this? Are you familiar with the concept of capsaicin dog repellent? I know what it is now because I've played through this, but my honest answer was no. No, I'm not. It's mainly carried by postal workers. It's an aerosol spray that uses capsaicin, I know how to talk, extract from peppers to cause irritation in dogs to ward off the attacks. The bear string is like that, except with a lot more capsaicin. So what about the string part? Don't tell me it's silly string. That would be named for the silly string component, yes. It makes for an excellent mechanism for propelling the substance over a long distance, not to mention the whimsy it brings when you spray it. It's very useful for fending off all sorts of wildlife, as well as unruly humans if the need should arise. You look up at him. If it'll help you feel safer, you can keep my bear string on your person for as long as you're with me. Though, please, don't spray me with it, unless you truly feel you must. Oh, I'm not gonna spray you with it, don't worry. Acquired. Bear string. It's in my inventory! Let's go! Ask him about the label. Ask him about unruly humans. I'll ask about unruly humans. So, why do you know its effects on unruly humans? It's grammar. Oh, sorry. I just a grammar Stanley'd you. I am so sorry, Jin. It's fine. Listen, there's typos in the journal. It does not matter. I am so sorry. That is not polite on chat. He fiddles with his glasses. Never annoy the mailman. It sounds like there's a story behind that. You'll get no parable out of me, just a piece of straight advice. Not talking, huh? Man, not knowing about this incident is gonna kill me. Well, thank you. Really. I'm glad I could put your mind at ease. I am so sorry, Jin, honestly. Y'all, listen. I make typos all the time. I edit a lot of text for my job, so I just automatically did that. Glad I could put your mind at ease. So, what do you say to staying in my cabin now? It's very kind of you. I'll try not to take too long to sort myself out. By all means. Things go silent for a bit before he starts again. So, now that we're going to be temporary housemates, why don't you tell me about yourself? How about your name, to start? Oh, and could you spell it out for me? It helps with committing it to memory. Spell it out for him. Does he really aid memorization like that? Or, I'm reading this all wrong. I'm very bad at reading right now. You remember the tape recorder he's running in his front seat? Well, I'm going to his house now. Would it really hurt to give him my name? What is your name? Please enunciate to the best of your ability. Well, it's definitely going to be Hana, but he's probably going to pronounce it Hannah because he's white. But hopefully, me going Hana, Hana, rhymes with gonna, is going to make him actually pronounce it right. He's in no way sus. He's doing great. Hana, Is that correct? Yes. Yep, you got it. Hana. He smiles. Now tell me, Hana, what were you doing driving around here this late at night? Oh, me? Little old me? What was I doing out here? Her silence causes him to look back at you. I'd rather not talk about it. Are you sure? You know, there's no one better to get something off your chest to than a stranger. I don't know if that's true, buddy. I don't know if that's canon. I don't know if that is the good Lord's word. I don't think that's right. It's like all the benefits of keeping a journal, but with the added bonus of human interaction. Like he would know. He lives in the woods by himself. And possible judgment. I'm sure. Alright then. I gotta keep some secrets. You can hear the disappointment in his voice loud and clear. How about this? Have you ever hitchhiked before that you can remember? The true answer is yes. I did a lot of hitchhiking when I was younger. I have. Interesting. And was finding your way to the main road from your car difficult? I definitely shouldn't tell him about that thing I saw. He'll think I'm nuts. He is picking you up in the middle of the night. I don't think you should be caring if he thinks you're nuts. But it might not hurt to tell him the other thing. Or would it? Well, no, but somehow it took a lot longer than it felt like it did. I was surprised to see your clock say 11:30. He sits up in his seat a little. Look how excited he is. I hate this man. Could you elaborate on that? Well, when my car stopped working, it was only 10 p.m., and I figured the main road was only about a 10-minute walk from here, from where I was. It only felt like one, too. I see. That must have felt very unusual. There's an unmistakable sound of excitement in his voice. He's like vibrating. Was the weather any different from how it is now? Wait, I'm actually reading the chat for a second. I keep forgetting to actually read the chat, and I need to. Ford's familiar trauma showing, says the battle with isolation problems. Hana lore drop. Oh, yeah, Hana lore. Yeah. If you give me money, you get more lore. That's a joke. Don't give me money for lore. I'm not going to give it to you. But, what if that was a feature on my YouTube channel and my Patreon? Like, I tell you my life backstory for $20. Um, was the weather any different from how it is now? The weather. I didn't think it was weird before, but now that I think about it. Well, it wasn't raining as hard when I was driving, but it was pouring when I got out of the car. I got soaking wet. He seems lost in thought. He's thinking about me soaking wet. That's not too unusual for rain, though, right? Hmm. Oh, sure. You ride in silence until you catch sight of his cabin. The headlights shine dimly, bouncing off the fog. You get a better look as the car approaches closer. Wow, that's a pretty sizable cabin. He really lives here by himself? Guys, he's rich! Fuck yeah! The strange man who picked you up at 10 p.m. is rich! Score! Your driver puts the car in park and looks back at you in the mirror one last time. He takes a deep breath and starts to turn. Slowly. Give us lore, Hannah! Thank you for the money, but no, I warned you. Thank you very much. You unlock my tragic backstory. You gotta level up more than $5. It was very kind, thank you. Slowly, to look back at you from the seat. Oh no, is this the part where I get axe murdered? You clutch your bear string tightly. He quickly jolts the rest of the way back to look at you over his shoulder. Fuck yeah! Ha! You're still here. Yeah, buddy, of course I am. What? The man fumbles around in his passenger seat for something. You hear the distinct sound of pages turning. Let me just like... I'm adding some sound effects. I'm doing some Foley art. Let's go. Ah! Well, I'm gonna get out of the car to let you out now. Stay there. Why does he gotta let me out? Is this car child locked? Am I actually locked in the back seat? That's so funny. Where else would I go? You get out of the car. He keeps his back to you for a few seconds. Looks like he's looking through something. Turns back around. He seems to be holding that big book from the passenger seat. Still here. Is something wrong? Well, yeah, sort of. He flips quickly and efficiently through his book. By all accounts, you were supposed to have vanished at the end of the ride. I'm supposed to what? Could have been that my research was off. Excuse me. What on earth are you talking about? Oh, pardon me. Have you perchance heard the urban legends about vanishing hitchhikers? No. Also, the fact that this is Journal 3 does also time it probably closer to 1980, 1981, which would be right before he met Bill. If my timeline is correct, but who knows? Who knows what I know? I thought his car was green. No, I haven't. You see, there have been many tales relayed by travelers, cab drivers, the occasional pizza delivery man, revolving around the picking up of a hitchhiker in unfavorable weather conditions in the dead of night. The trip will start out normal enough, some pleasant small talk is usually exchanged, but at the end of the ride, the passenger is found to have mysteriously disappeared. There's some accounts of deities and oracles. Yeah, I said journals too. I said journal too. Did I just say the wrong thing? Did I just say the wrong number? I just said the wrong number. Listen, I know it was journal too. Oh my god, listen, I'm misspeaking because I'm on stream. Stop being mean to me. You know what though? You know what? Genuinely, I did mean to say journal 2. I just said it wrong. I will say I did just misspeak. No one's gonna believe that. That's why I said 1980 because journal 3 begins in 1981. You know? So, anyways, this is what I'm gonna do actually. I'm actually gonna be right back. Because I actually, one, really gotta pee. Two, I gotta get some water. I will be back in 3 minutes. I really gotta get some water, y'all. I'm gonna be right back. I know it's funny. I'm not upset. I just genuinely gotta step away for a second. I'm going to do this. And I am going to BRB. I'm not running. I'm just dehydrated. 1 second. Hey, can you people hear me? I'm back. I'm hydrated. Thank you. Excellent. My partner got me some liquid. Whew. Fireball Junior number 2 is gin juice tonic. Okay. I was a little bit flustered, but I'm fine. Y'all, I really did mean to say journal. I can't believe I'm worse than Alex Hirsch. Honestly, I've dragged Alex Hirsch making mistakes before. I'm no better. I am absolutely no better. Mm, mm. Pink and purple to match on up things. Yeah, why not? Mm. Okay, we're gonna keep going. I also got like I got like a mandarin orange, so I'm like eating. Oh God. Let me just. I'm like adjusting my titties for board. Woo. There are some accounts of deities and oracles being picked. Oh wait, let me turn off this fan. Sorry, that's affecting the. Actually, is the fan really annoying, or can y'all hear me okay? Because there's a fan going on the PC. If that is the colorblind reveal, that would be so funny. No, I just remembered wrong because I just remembered wrong. I don't know why in my brain it was green. Ugh. I'm waiting for confirmation. Okay, cool. The fan is on because I don't want the PC to accidentally crash. Amazing. Okay, good. All right, we're gonna get started. We're doing this. There's some accounts of deities and oracles being picked up and bestowing good fortune or prophesizing a terrible fate for the driver. But usually, the passenger just turns out to have been some random freeloading ghost. At any rate, I may have picked you up working under the assumption that you were one. You know, most guys, when they pick you up, it's under the assumption that you'll have sex with them. He picked me up exclusively under the assumption that I would fuck off, and that's kind of funny. Why would you think that? Oh, wait, I thought I turned off the music. Wait, is it just kind of loud? Oh, wow, even this loud, quiet. You know, I think it's fine. It'll be okay. Because I hear it really loud, but we're going back. Why on earth would you think that? I'm sorry, it's just. He flips diligently through his book. You look so close to this description from eyewitness accounts in the area. He gingerly holds up a drawing of something that looks kind of like you, but way uglier. Get my ass. That's me without makeup. I don't look like that. You kind of look like that. Get my ass. That's so funny. Not only do I not know his car, but I'm ugly. People, did someone in the chat just say people still write fics? I feel like that's a personal attack on me. Yes, people still write fics in theory. Yeah, I am gonna turn off the music because I'm getting paranoid about like Nintendo killing me. Surely you have to admit there's a similarity. Not all brown people look alike, Ford. God. I can't believe I even got in your car, let alone agreed to stay at your house. Wait, were you even actually planning on letting me stay in your house? Well, did you just say he's gonna tie me up because of how unpredictable I am? Oh no, I hope not. Button, stop. No, you will not mention my fic in chat. No. Again, I thought you'd be gone by the time I got home. You feel like you've been dealt a devastating. Let me tell you, Let me tell you, my guys, I definitely feel like I've been dealt a devastating blow. What am I supposed to? Yeah, we do this way. Oh man, what am I supposed to do now? You feel yourself starting to tear up. What am I supposed to do, guys? It's so dark and I'm so scared. What am I gonna do? I have nowhere to stay and I'm all wet. He looks a little remorseful. Look, I may have made my offer under the pretense of you being a spirit, but I am a man of my word. You need a place to stay, and I'm gonna give you one. Thank you. Though I would request that you return my bear string. You clutched the bear string. Hell yeah, I clutched a bear string. You're definitely not getting this back now. Look at it. What? He has no right to be angry. Oh my gosh. Yeah, don't give someone my fic if they misgender me. And also, y'all, please don't talk about my fic in chat. It makes me really, really nervous. Your car stopped working in the woods hysteria. Ford picked you up because he thought you were a ghost. Yes, there. Thank you. Well, it's pointless to stand outside in the rain any longer. Come inside. Come inside? Sorry. Um, sorry. You follow him inside his cabin. I love this interior. Oh my god, I love it so much. Oh my god, Jen, is this the one that has Millie helped you with? It's gorgeous. It's amazing. I love it. We're gonna appreciate the art for a second. We're just going to appreciate the art here because it is so goddamn good. That's all. Ugh, I love it. All these little details. We have the eyes, we have the prism, we have this dumb computer thing. Excuse me. That's the Mandarin Orange coming back up. Oh, God. It really is. The Civil War era lantern. It looks so good. This is incredible. The strange purple goop coming out of the skull's mouth is amazing. That's peak. That's so fun. And he has an AC unit. Rich. Holy shit, this thing's deluxe. It's got AC. Okay. It is absolutely gorgeous. Thank you. The room you enter astounds you. You find yourself surrounded by curios ranging from relics that look like they belong in a museum to grotesque displays of warped, fantastical creatures, and jars and collections of their body parts. For my own peace of mind, I want to assume these all came from animals. There are strange machines, some computer-like in nature and some unidentifiable to you, none of which seem befitting of a residential environment. This guy is really something. He sure is something. Stanford Pines is the man of all time. What is all this? You start to feel overwhelmed by the sheer amount of strange things to investigate. While your eyes dart around the room, something in particular catches your eye. A fire extinguisher. Does that say fire bad? I love that. That's so good. Yes, well, fire safety is important. Ugh, forgot he was here. For a jump scare. Especially when your entire house is made of wood. Right. House. You're in somebody's house. You try to recompose yourself a little. I'm a little worried about leaving my car out there. Can I make a call for a tow truck with your phone? Hate his face. Stop. You know what you know how I know I am mentally ill about this man? Anytime he changes his expression, it affects me somehow, and I'm so angry. Ugh, disgusting. I'm sorry to add further grievances to your night, but, well, knowing him, your car's almost certainly been eaten by Steve by now. eaten? Steve? Before I address that question, I think it would be best that I introduce myself. Yes, I have been speaking to question mark, question mark, question marks this whole time. Oh, one second. Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. Thanks. Wait. Love you. Okay. Oh, what? Oh, shit. Do I need anything? Chat, you need anything? I think we're good. Thanks. Yeah. My partner's running to the store. Ugh. Sorry. I'm going to say you're an axe murderer.
Boyfriend?
What?
I'm your husband.
I said partner, dumbass.
You said boyfriend.
I did not say boyfriend. I said partner because I try to keep it gender neutral.
Look at chat.
Chat, did I say partner or did I say boyfriend? Tell me in chat. Also, they're still telling you what they want. They want Doritos, McDonald's, 2 Pepsis, and chips. Buttons for sewing some cheese. No, stay here. We're gonna find out what I said. God damn it! I'm right, and I know I'm right. I said partner because I try to keep it neutral because people don't need to know I'm married. They don't need to know anything about my life. They said partner. Chat has my back. They said partner. You came in here and snitched on yourself. Yeah. I was keeping your gender anonymous because I don't exploit my partner's views. Though I'd let you know that my partner is damn fine, and if you knew more about him, then I probably would get more views. Wait, buy me chips.
No.
Yeah, I want chips now.
You're not getting them.
Sorry, he was my husband. Sorry, I love him. That's one of my partners. That's my primary partner who I live with. We are married. Yeah, I've been married for like years. Get on a chips challenge. Sorry, I'm recovering. I'm so happy I didn't misspeak that time. I got Journal 3 wrong, or Journal 2 wrong, and said Journal 3. I got the car wrong, but I got this correct. He'll buy me chips, don't worry. He always says no. He'll buy me chips. Anyways, let me call Ford. Yeah, Ford is my new husband. Damn right. You are witnessing a divorce on camera. I'm sorry. I'm like dying. My makeup's gonna get fucked up. Babe, you're ruining my makeup in front of Stanford Pines. Anyways, you're an axe murderer. I'm calling him an axe murderer. I'm not an axe murderer. Well, I'm glad we cleared that up. My name is Stanford Pines. Not me giggling. Not me giggling. Did I just giggle? My name is Stanford Pines. I'm a researcher here in Gravity Falls, studying the town's anomalies. Anomalies? Yes, this town is a hotbed for the strange and unusual. Like vanishing hitchhikers, for example. Exactly. And guys named Steve who eat cars. I wouldn't necessarily describe him as a guy, but yes. I've been here for nearly 4 years now, working to document everything and anything I can find. What you see before you is but a fraction of the results of this work. Okay, so we were more or less correct in placing the timeline around 1980, 1981. It has been about 4 years, because he is still finishing up Journal 2 and is just about to start Journal 3. He doesn't even have an axe. That sounds... I bet he does. No, he absolutely does. Because I need to imagine Ford shirtless chopping wood. Jin, stop ruining the lore. Steve, non-binary icon. It's true. I think it's officially acts with an E, but it's been shortened with that one so much that colloquially the spelling could differ. It's like raccoon. You can spell raccoon with or without two C's. And no one will actually technically correct you. How can you trust that timeline? Listen, y'all, please. You can bully me, you can call me an idiot, but do not disgrace that timeline. That timeline took me a year. You gotta be nice about the timeline, please, pretty please. Oh my gosh, the timeline is it's all I have left in this world. Frankly, I got nothing else going on. He's not even from. He doesn't even go here. This is all the stuff he's found. It sounds kind of cool. You look around your environment once more with a curious new appreciation. Does he really expect me to believe that this stuff is real? I don't know. I've got a hard time believing that. But, well, that sounds pretty cool. Oh no, not this face. Stanford perks up at this. Guys, look at him! Look at this man! It's my baby girl! Ugh. Oh, thank y'all. Thank you so much for the time. I love y'all. You have no idea how much how much I fucking worked on that video, so I really appreciate it. It has some mistakes, but for the most part, it holds true. And if you haven't seen my Robert Zetti video talking about it, then go ahead and watch that because he confirms a lot of the details, and it's great. He confirmed that. Oh my god, I'm talking about this. Robert Zetti did not disagree with me that the series takes place in 2013. I just want to say that. Okay, someone correct the goddamn wiki. Okay, I know that I'm right. All right. Oh, it's been more than just pretty cool. It's been astounding. God, I love this man. God, I love this man. I'm sure you may still be hesitant to accept what I say as truth, but wait here. I'm going to show you something you won't believe. Stanford disappears further into his cabin. You hear the sound of a cage rattling, and also you'll be jump scared by it. Easy there. You can come out now. Does he have some kind of pet back there? I've got someone here who would like to see you. S-E-E-U? Does he say C or does he say S-E-E-U? Either way. The rattling intensifies. Oh, so you've learned how to spell, have you? Okay, so he does spell it. Am I gonna have to start saying the third letter of the alphabet instead from now on? You guys want some Hunter lore? I'll drop some Hunter lore. My younger siblings, when they were kids, they y'all don't be mean to Ruben. I know that guy. Fellow Ford haters, stop being shitty in chat. We love the time. I thank you so much. I appreciate that, Spicy. I appreciate you appreciate the money always. Thank you very much. But some Hunter lore before I was interrupted by Ruben. Is that money work? Is that when I was younger, my siblings, when they were like basically babies, they understood what CVS meant. They understood CVS. So like when my mom would be like, "We're going to CVS to get some chips," they would perk up and they would immediately want to go in the car, and they would sometimes just like start heading to the car. And eventually, we had to start saying civis to like offset that effect. So yes, needing to either spell things or in this case pronounce things differently is very real. They understand, they learn. And now you know I have younger siblings. There you go. Y'all are gonna learn my whole backstory, maybe. I mean, who knows? I mean, I guess keep giving me money and we'll find out. What? You hear the cage open. From the other room, Stanford calls out to you. Now, You may be shocked at what you're about to. Ah, hmm. What you're about to, third letter of the alphabet. But I ask that you remain calm. This specimen is friendly, but prone to overexcitement. Stanford's footsteps approach. Oh, I love him so much! Whoa! Pretty neat, isn't it? This is insane. I've never seen anything like this. Yeah. You look over the thing in his hands. The thing in his hands looks over you. Where did you even find something like this? Oh, you know, in a cave. Stanford secures the creature to his hip with his arm and starts to flip through his book. One second, let me adjust the fan down here. There you go. I just turned the fan down a bit. Stanford secures the creature to his hip with his arm, with his arm, typo, and starts to flip through his book. They reside in quite a few different caves around Gravity Falls. I came across them while exploring, or should I say, I came across one. The Dilf energy. Y'all are not wrong. Then a whole mess of them proceeded to swarm me when I held my torch up for a closer look. A torch? You were explaining the cave with just a torch? No flashlight? Or I have a lantern, but it wasn't working that day. Somehow I think he thought it'd be cool to use the torch. He's such a nerd. Y'all remember when he was when we see that flashback of him burying the fucking journal 2. Journal 2, yes, we see the flashback of him burying it and he's in a cloak. It's so funny that he's just wearing a cloak. I hate this man. So it's this little guy called. Ah, this is Iris. Though I call this species in general eyebats. Oh, I get it, because it's an eyeball of bat wings. Exactly. So, how does it... How does it breathe? How does it eat? How does it do its business? Ugh. I've got to know. How do they dispose of what they don't need? Because I can imagine how they breathe, because some creatures breathe through their skin. I can imagine how it eats, because there's, like, you know, places where the stuff goes around the eye, and also we've seen Bill eat things. But I do want to know how they dispose of things. You know, the crust that seems to gather around your eye when you wake up in the mornings? Yeah? Yep. Well, that's ruined the concept of eye crust for me forever now. Honestly, it hasn't. That makes sense. It's like the best possible thing. Ugh. Okay, but also, Jackie, let me tell you, in journal, so, in journal 3, he describes having a cloak of invisibility that doesn't work, and I think it might be the same cloak. And honestly, like, I could just imagine him wearing a cloak. Are you gonna tell me that that's not in character? Like, it's the cloak. Ah, I recognize that look. That's the same look I had when I decided the concept of eye crust was ruined for me forever. I love him. You know, I could show you some diagrams of its digestive tract if you wanted to ruin it further. I I do want to see that. Jin, release the digestive tract DLC. I want to see that. No, thank you, please. You look down at the eye mat. It blinks at you. Oh my god, is it slow blinking? Does that mean he likes me? Oh, look at that! I think it's taking a liking to you. Or hating. They can't do much. It can be kind of difficult to tell how they're feeling. Okay, I know that was Gideon telling the story, but Gideon did not say he is wearing a cloak. They wanted to show us the author in that way. Like, they could have just... Listen, unless Gideon says out loud he was wearing a cloak, I'm going to imagine that it's an artistic rendering of Ford burying the journal, and also it's in character. I'm not arguing this. He wore the cloak. Either way, there's nothing to worry about with this species. After all, it's not like they could blink you to death. Am I gonna blink at him, or am I gonna stare at him? I am going to... I'm gonna slow blink at him. I'm gonna go... Because I do that with my cats. I slow blink at them. You blink at the eye bat. Suddenly the iMat jerks its wings in and out, propelling itself into the air. God, damn thing! He said, damn. It flies actually around the. There's an inside joke with my friends right now about whether or not Ford says damn. He does canonically say damn. We should not be surprised at him saying damn. It flies hectically around the room, knocking over anything that looks old or fragile in its path. It bubbles its way down a staircase. Springing into action, Stanford launches himself over a chair and retrieves his coat. He puts it on with a dramatic flourish. Damn! Hastily opens a nearby drawer and pulls out a gun. Butterfly nets. These are a little crude, but in my experience, I found they're the best way to catch them. He throws one at you. the jump scare of like getting hit in the head with the. I imagine being knocked in the head with the bat. Yeah, I know he's seeing Swears of Turtles 3. Yeah. You reflectively hold up your hands, which the net slaps against. I did almost read that as Ford holds your hand, so rip. It falls to the floor with a clatter. You quickly reach down to pick it up. Quick, follow me, and shut the door behind you. He runs down the stairs. Follow him? Well, yes, of course. You give chase to Stanford down the stairs. You run down several flights of winding stairs after an unrelenting Stanford. I really must install an elevator one of these days. Why do you even have this many subterranean floors? It's midnight. Finally, you find yourself in a dimly lit room full of technology and equipment, the likes of which you've never seen before. There are cages littered about, some placed cautiously out of reach, and some not. I think they mean, like, that's the thing. I don't know, like, there must have been some kind of staircase before the elevator was put in, because there is a staircase going down to the second floor study. We don't know where, um, you know, like we don't know where that staircase goes in, but there's like what, like there's at least two that I can think of off the top of my head. Canon secret rooms in the shack. Definitely one of them needs to have a staircase going down to the basement. Also, if you don't, that's just bad fire safety. And he obviously cares about fire safety. We saw the fire extinguisher. Wow, what is all this? Ford looks excited. My lab! This is where I do the bulk of my work. It's a very useful place for containing and studying all the anomalies I'm able to capture. Ford's smile fades. Though if we don't catch that IBAT soon, I worry what will and won't stay contained. The flashing lights are going to be very disorienting to it. We'll have to try and corner it before it... The noises are so funny. Shuts off the lights. All the lights in the lab have shut off. Oh no! You can hardly see your hand in front of your face. Okay, guys, I hate to pause it here, but I do gotta be right back because I gotta blow my nose really bad. I gotta go get some tissues. I will be right back. All right. So, one moment. This is a bathroom break moment. Okay, bathroom break time. All right, everyone, go pee. Hello, I am back. Can people still hear me? Everything good? I like was gonna retweet the link, but then I realized I'm on my partner's computer because my computer is not good enough for streaming. And as a result, I wasn't really able to like fucking like I don't have it in me to log into Twitter and Tumblr and retweet and reblog. But go ahead and retweet and reblog because we still have plenty of game ahead of us. Also, I realized there's something I didn't do yet. So, for those of y'all who have been following me for a long time, you must know that for the longest time I've had this thing, this drive to get patrons on my Patreon, knowing that once my Patreon hits 50 patrons, which it recently has, I am going to sorry, I'm going to give myself an all-star tattoo, which I actually have right here. Y'all can't see it because of the glare, but I promise it's the all-star tattoo. Can you see that? Can you see that? There you go. So, I actually am going to apply this, like, right now, because I feel like it's probably a good idea to do that. We're halfway through. I think it's, well, we're a little bit, we're a bit more than halfway through. I should have done this earlier, but still. Also, hi, Steph. I was supposed to drop the link in chats earlier, but I didn't. That being said, I want to make something clear. This is an inkbox tattoo. It will stay on my neck for 2 weeks. I am just going to need to find some explanation for my bosses and hope that it doesn't really matter. I work from home. I could wear a turtleneck. It'll be fine. I recently hit 50 patrons, but I also want you to know that when I hit 100 patrons, I'm going to get another inkbox tattoo. And people who subscribe to my Patreon for above $5 or for $5 can actually vote on what the tattoo is going to be. And when I reach 100 patrons, I'm going to get that inkbox tattoo. So if you want to dictate what the side of my neck or some other body part looks like, please, please, please subscribe to my Patreon. In fact, I am going to drop a link because I want to. There you go. There you go. Please like, comment, and subscribe to my Patreon and all that shit. So if you are willing and able to, don't do it if you're not able to, but if you are willing and able to, donate to the Pick My Inkbox Tattoo tier, then I will get an inkbox tattoo possibly of your choosing. But for now, we are going to apply this. It seems easy enough. They give me a wipe, and then they just tell me that after 30 seconds to just kind of stick it on. So we're going to do this now. The explanation is that a rampant tattooing gang got to you and forced you to have a silly tattoo on your neck. A tragedy. It's true. Willing but not able to. Completely understandable. Do not do it if you are not financially in a good place. Genuinely. I mean it. Do not give me money. Never give me money if hypothetically you are not in a good place to do so. Alright. We're doing this. Let me get a mirror. I'm gonna be right back. I'm getting a mirror. I'm not gonna put up the BRB screen. You get the wall. Enjoy the wall. Wall chat. Let's go. Get in here. You can give me money though. That's fine. Sure. Alright, and I think this is gonna be it. Alright, y'all. This just needs to stay on for an hour. I'm kind of nervous. I'm gonna try not to fuck this up. What am I gonna tell my in-laws? I guess it'll be fine, but... Okay. We're doing it. The thing is, you are going to see which videos I filmed after this point in time and which ones I didn't, because you will see a tattoo, and that is really funny. That's the beginning of the stream. I love money. Don't give me. Well, yeah, I love money, but I love people not starving more. Okay, I think that's fair. How much would you have to get paid at the All Star Tattoo as a real tattoo? Hypothetically, $1,000. If you give me wait. Let me think about that. 2,000. If you give me $2,000, I will get the All Star Tattoo, and I'm not even joking. Oh my god. That's a bit too high up. I'm not going to be able to really cover that. Oh, well. You know, I have foundation. There you go. It's on there. Yeah, that's stuck. That's on there. All right. That's all. We just got to wait an hour. Y'all, I'm not even kidding. I want an all-star tattoo. My husband does not want me to get an all-star tattoo. Y'all, I'm going to give you some more lore. Are you ready for the lore? This is free lore. I'll tell you. I'll fucking tell you. Um, my husband does not care for Stanford Fines and thinks he's annoying. But it's probably because I talked about him nonstop for the last 10 years. So my husband probably does not want me to get an all-star tattoo anywhere. But if I do get an actual IRL all-star tattoo, it will be in an innocuous spot like here or like somewhere a bit more hidden. Like it won't be on the side of my neck. That's for damn sure. Because I love my husband more than I like $2,000. $10,000 though, I'll get it on my neck. I don't mind. My husband will get it. Did someone say throw the husband out? No, he just bought me chips. He actually did buy me chips, y'all. Needs to be the neck, or you're a fake fan. Oh, I'm sorry. Where's your neck tattoo, Jin? Thank you for joining, Buttons. I appreciate it. All right, y'all. We're gonna actually do this now. We're doing it. That was a good tattoo break, right? Was that a good tattoo break? Am I doing this right? Am I a good streamer? Please, someone give me feedback. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just trying my damnedest. All right. Okay. Also, this is the thing. We don't know if the tattoo is on his neck, but he does mention after he mentions the All-Star tattoo in the journal, this is why I wear a turtleneck, but it could be covering up any variety of embarrassing tattoo. The All-Star one isn't necessarily on his neck. We just know he has an embarrassing one on. I lied. I got you fries. Fries count as chips. Also, Ruben, you are making it very obvious that you're my husband. I'm trying to protect your fucking identity. Y'all now know my husband. He's snitching on himself. You know his name, you know his last name, and you know that he's my husband. This is stupid. Why do I even bother? Why do I even try? Whatever. He can expose himself. Whatever. Stupid as hell. Okay, guys. Alright. Honestly, I would have Alex Hirsch doodle shitty foreign tattoos, and I would absolutely get them. Alright, okay, alright. Let's go. We're gonna do it. We're gonna do this. We're gonna continue playing. We're actually gonna play the game we're here to play. Let's go. You hear what sounds like the noise that might happen when a man in a trench coat determinedly put his hands on his hips. You know, that noise. Well, now that time constraint is off our shoulders, we can formulate a plan. I have my own ideas for how to go about catching the eye bat, but I'm curious. What are you thinking right now? Chase back upstairs? We would have the advantage of lights if we made it upstairs, but we've got her cornered pretty well down here. Also, the creator of this game designed a whole puzzle and would be really upset if you skipped it. Not to mention, if we rush into chasing her, we're liable to set her off again. I don't want her banging around and knocking over my things any more than she already has. My husband is not on Tumblr. I'm going to go ahead and answer that. I think it would be wise to try a stealthier approach. Use the nets or build a trap. I'd say use the nets because we have one hand. I mean, we've got these nets. Shouldn't we be using them? I grabbed these without much thought, but, well, admittedly, they're more for outdoor use. If the lights were on, it wouldn't be much of a problem. But if we're not careful, we could end up trashing my lab. So I'd prefer to avoid using them if we can. Build a trap? Maybe we could lure it into a trap somehow. A trap? Yes, precisely what I was thinking. You hear what sounds like him rubbing an ever so slightly stubbly chin and pacing back and forth. Not the stubble. I'm weak. This is stupid. It's really stupid that the mention of stubble. Y'all, I'm pathetic. But what to build our trap with? We're limited to what we can find down here. Also, hi Nor, how are you doing? Hope you're doing well. Snap. He snaps his fingers. All right, I know what we need. We'll want to find something to contain the eye bat in. A long and preferably thin object. Something we can tie to it. And bait. Wait. He's not seriously thinking about a... I love this man! Oh no! Oh no, I'm in love! A Looney Tunes trap? A Looney Tunes box and stick style trap? Well, what do you think? I don't think it sounds like a great idea, actually. Oh, you don't? His coat ruffles a little. Well, the question was more of a formality, anyhow. Oh, okay, you don't want my opinion. I can't believe Stanford Pines hates me. Fine, no, Iris. This will work on her without a problem. Okay, if you say so. By the way, I do want y'all to know, this is true. I have played this game. I know everything that's gonna happen. I am trying to respond the way I responded the first time I played it, though, if that means anything. Now, all that's left is to venture out and gather our parts. Unfortunately, this is the one time I happen to leave my flashlight in my other coat. So unless you've got something on you, we'll have to navigate our way around in the dark. Sorry, I don't have anything. I figured as much. Don't worry, I wouldn't be much of a scientist if I didn't know the layout of my own lab. The ways out of this room you're currently in are north and east. Oh, and if you feel anything that seems like it could be a cage, do not open it. You find yourself in the first room of Stanford's lab. What will you do? I guess I'll look around. You can't see. You'll have to feel your way around. You find yourself in the first room of Stanford's lab. What will you do? I feel around. You feel around in the dark cautiously. Your hand brushes up against something hot. Is it Ford? Ah! What is it? Did something bite you? No, I just touched something hot. My apologies. I do have plenty of caution signs up, but they're not very effective in the dark. Did I just give myself a Stanley Pines ass tattoo? It matches the one on my neck. Does this guy really get the point of caution signs? It didn't burn you, did it? I'm not sure. Honestly, I'm not entirely sure. Let me have a look. You extend your hand into the pitch blackness. You feel a hand lightly take yours, using only a few fingers. You can practically hear his realization. He lets go of your hand. No! Well, that was a waste of time, wasn't it? Let me tell you, Stanford, it most certainly was not a waste of time. That's basically first base, I think. Like, you don't, like, these dating, like, at least, like, in Swooning Over Sands, like, you didn't, it wasn't, like, a sex dating sim. It was just a dating sim, which is fine, and that's fine. But like, this is basically like we did not hold anyone's hand in the first day of that game for sure. So this is moving fast. I appreciate it. Damn, take us out to dinner first. Maybe you. I'm cheap. I'll do this all day. What will you do? You talk to Stanford. So, how are you going to be able to find the iPad in the dark? Their eyes emit a yellow glow. She'll be visible no matter where she tries to hide. Couldn't it just close its eyes? Eye? It could, yes, but iBats can only keep their eyes closed for so long before they have to open them again. The concept of closing their eyes is largely unnecessary for them. Not all of them even can. It only really helps them produce extra tears. If they keep their lids closed too long, they'll become a practical waterfall. When do their pants come off? What was that other Alex Hirsch quote that I love is when they're deciding their name, they're considering the name Daddy, and he does his foreign voice and goes, "Surely your name isn't Daddy." And he's right, the name is Mommy. Um, so you'll have sworn someone cut an onion in front of them. So if they can't keep their eyes closed, how do they sleep? They sleep with one eye open, which in their case is all of them. If one was sleepwalking, would you be able to tell? I've never really thought about it. I'll have to look into that sometime. What will you do? I am going to go north. You venture north in the next room. You find yourself in the 12th room of Stanford's lab. By the way, I'm going to completely be honest. I'm writing this down. I've been puzzling out a few experiments in here. I ask that you exercise caution as you move around. Oh, 1 second. Is chat okay? Okay. Streamlabs just like acted really weird for a second. It just went black, and I was like, but you're here. You're still fine. Twilight Waker of Time! Hello! For everyone who has seen my previous videos, and especially the build video, Twilight Waker of Time is Ashton. So y'all say hi to the member of the Council of Asexuals who has graced our chat. I've been puzzling out a few experiments in here. I ask that you exercise caution as you move around. Based on smell alone, I can tell nothing's been knocked over yet, and I'd like to keep it that way. Ask about the smell. The smell? Ah, yes, some of the supplies I've been working with in here are quite pungent. They'll work wonders for a stuffy nose, but for right now, it would be best to keep everything in their bottles. Is there anything dangerous in here I might... Wait, 1 second, quickly. Y'all, how long ago did I put this on? Has it been like 15 minutes? Can someone in chat, like, make a timer for, like, 50 minutes from now to take this off? Thanks, because I don't have my phone next to me and I can't set a timer, and I will forget. So pretty please, somebody set a timer. Thank you, you're the best. Is there anything dangerous in here I might touch? Oh, just some acids. Acids? And a few bases. Bases? But as long as you move carefully, you'll be alright. Stanford's voice grows quieter. I really should get that safety shower installed. Am I gonna shower with Ford? I said 15, but still, like, I don't know how long it's been. I just need someone to set an alarm. Like, honestly, someone set an alarm for, like, 45 minutes from now, or something like that. Did you just say something? Just a note to myself, don't mind me. No, this tattoo is not a stick-on tattoo. This is an inkbox tattoo. It's gonna actually stain my skin for a full, like, but it needs to stay on for a full hour. So I don't know how long it's been. So you know, there you go. I'm just letting y'all handle my executive functions because I can't do it. By the way, the exits to this room are south and west. So the one to the south is room 1 because we were just there. So let's go west. Well, wait, let's feel around first. You feel around in the dark extra cautiously. With the tips of your fingers, you feel something fuzzy. Did you find something? What is it? I don't know. It feels fluffy? You feel your hand on it once again. You hear the faint crackling of static electricity and see some sparks. Huh? I see. Please remove your hand and step back a moment, slowly, and let me know when you've done so. He sounds pretty serious. Yes, sir. Oh, sure. You remove your hand. Removed. Stanford feels where you are, placing a light touch on your back. This is stupid. He steps ahead of you as you move behind. I'd suggest maintaining a little more distance. You inch back a bit more, making sure you don't knock anything over. Is it something dangerous after all? You see sparks again as he touches the object. Ha! Just as I thought. What? What is it? It's just an area rug that I rolled up and put in into the corner. Oh god, I do hope I switch bodies with Stafford Vines. It's just, it did it. Finally, some gender confirmation. I got gender confirmation surgery. I just switched bodies with Ford. It didn't match the general decor of the lab. Nothing to worry about. I see. All that over a rug? Room 12. What will you do? Let me talk to him. A small breeze crosses your face. Hey, it's Stanford. Yes? Do you feel that? By the way, shout out to the people who set a timer. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you. Time out, y'all. I got food. Thank you, Habibi. I had a sandwich. I can't eat the sandwich right now. I don't think I can eat it. I can probably only eat the fries. Thank you, Habibi. I love you. He got me British chips. Sorry, this is a mukbang now. Give me a second. Mm. I didn't have breakfast, so I really appreciate him doing that. Mm. Fuck yeah. Certified food moment. Mm. Okay. Do you feel that? Feel what? It feels like there's a draft, like all the air is headed to the north part of this room. Hmm? I can't say I know what you're talking about. I guess he is wearing a coat after all. You can't feel it on his face? You're sure the only ways out of here are west and south? I'm fairly certain that there's not a room north of here. What will you do? Well, I'm gonna go into the weird fucking room. To both your surprise, there is in fact a room here. That's odd. I don't remember this room being here. I thought you said you knew the layout of your lab. He's a fake Gravity Falls fan. He doesn't even know the layout of his lab. I do. I've spent so many days out here that I've attained a near photographic memory of this place. Could this have been an anomaly's doing? What if that was how I excused for the mistakes I made earlier in stream? I was like, yeah, I said the car was green, but could this have been an anomaly? Was it an anomaly? Is it a ghost? Hmm. Question his knowledge. Ask about anomaly theory. Posit your own theory. Um, I'm not gonna. I'm gonna posit my own theory because I am in STEM and I can do this. Well, maybe the room we're in is the anomaly. It very well could be, though if that's true, we're in for a lot of trouble. Based on past experiences, it would mean we've either encountered an anomaly that can alter space, or we've accidentally wandered into a large anomaly's mouth. Bill changed yellow to green in your mind, true. Huh. Which of those is the less dangerous situation? I'd rather take my chances with the mouth, but I believe neither are the case here. Do be on the lookout for anything that feels like a giant tongue, though, or perhaps a uvula. You mean the hangy thing that swings in the back of your throat? What if I just started singing WAP? What if I just started reciting all of WAP? Hmm. Maybe you can look for those things and tell me if you find anything. You feel around in the dark cautiously. Your hand brushes against something on the floor. These feel like you shift the objects around in your hand a few times. Little firecrackers? Will you celebrate the 4th of July down here or something? Huh, I was so caught up in my research, I'm not even sure I even acknowledged that the 4th of July happened this year. Come to think of it, I'm not sure I even acknowledged that July happened this year. Well, maybe we should set those off later as a belated July celebration. Sure, why not? You obtain the firecrackers. Seems there's nothing else of interest in here. Alright, I'm going south. What will you do? So I'm back in room 12. The room above 12 was that mystery room, the fake fan room. We're gonna call it the fake fan room. Go west, go south, or go north. South to us is room 12, so I'm gonna go west. Oh, this area has enough light for us to see. That would be due to the light in that fish tank over there. Fish tank? Sorry, wait. I'm organizing my chart that I've drawn. Fish tank. Just a fish tank? Just a fish tank. There aren't any anomalies inside? There's nothing anomalous but the contents of the fish tank. It's not discovered. Is there a reason you have a fish tank? Well, you see, there's a lake on the outskirts of town. And one of my first investigations of it, I found something unusual. He leads you over to the tank and gestures at its sole inhabitant. An axolotl? Knowing axolotls did not live anywhere near Oregon and eager to find something, I excitedly took it home to study and document. But after buying a whole tank and a year's supply of brine shrimp, I had come to find nothing. Oh. I've desperately tried to uncover anything anomalous, but the weird thing about the axolotl is how standard it is. The way I figure it, somebody dumped their exotic pet into the lake. Well, he seems happy in there at least. Stanford smiles. Oh no. It is it's actually embarrassing and humiliating that I keep fucking smiling. This is stupid. This is dumb. I'm so mad. Jen, you're humiliating me. I suppose he does. Okay, I'm gonna go north, as I think I'm in the axolotl room. Oh, wait, look around. You see a magazine on the floor. A magazine? Wonder what kind of magazines this guy reads. Unpopular science, maybe? You pick up the magazine. Sensible eyewear for the active 30-something magazine. That's what you get for pointing out my typos. It's true. This is funny. This is stupid and funny. The kiss on the glasses? That's so awful. I love it. That's amazing. That's iconic. That's cunty. I want that. Huh. What you're reading there? Yeah. I forgot he could see me. He hastily closed the magazine as if he had something to hide. Why am I acting like I'm affected by the... I'm acting like I'm hiding my porn magazines. This is so stupid. If there was an unusual article about woodpeckers in there, I assure you that is the town's fascination. As for, like, listen, I know what it looks like. I don't fuck birds. What? Sanford ignores the question, but open delight washes over his face and sees the magazine cover. Oh, that's brilliant, Hannah. That'll work perfectly. Or, wait, brilliant? Do I know what he's talking about? Oh, for the trap, probably. Oh, yeah, it's the bait. I forgot. I forgot this puzzle. I know I said I played this, but I did genuinely forget. I was like, wait, what? Yes! He's definitely saying this one of the things for a trap, I think. We need a container along with an object, something to tie it to, and the last thing. I'm pretty sure it was one word. It was bait. You really think this will make good bait? What happens if someone puts in the wrong word or spells it wrong, Jin? Like if someone says the bait or something. You know, just like not really thinking. I know you did say that there's only one word, so that's a good clue. But what do you do in that case? Does it call you a fucking moron and kick you out? I really wanted to get a good score in Stanford Pine's romance, which is both possible and normal to achieve. You really think this will make good bait? Oh, I know so. I actually hid that magazine down here because any time she caught me reading it upstairs, she would attempt to rub herself all over it. That's what I'm gonna do to this magazine in a bit. Gee, I guess she likes the hunky frames, huh? Thankfully, she prefers the feminine ones, actually. He shifts his glasses around a little uncomfortably. I can't believe Iris is a lesbian, y'all. God. We love representation. Representation matters. Let's go, lesbians. So we just flip to a page with women's glasses and leave it out for her? Exactly. It should distract her just long enough for us to do what needs to be done. You acquire the magazine. So, what was that about woodpeckers? I'll tell you about that later. Let's go north. You venture north to the next room. You find yourself in the ninth room of Stanford's lab. The exits for this area are south, southeast, and east. What will you do? I'm going to feel around. You feel around in the dark cautiously. You feel absolutely nothing of interest. Stanford breathes a sigh of relief. Did you just breathe a sigh of relief? No. What will you do? I guess I'll talk to him. What, you don't have anything to say about this room? No. Question him. You had something to say about all the other rooms. Sometimes a room is just unremarkable, and some unremarkable things require no further investigation. What will you do? Well, I came from the south, so I'm not going to go south. I think I'm going to go east. You venture east into the next room. You find yourself in the eighth room of Stanford's lab. Stanford, I'd be careful feeling around in this room if I were you. Why? Is there something in here that could bite my fingers off? No, this is just a room where I keep my hands centrifuge. Smaller anomalies are always breaking in here to play on it. It would be cute if it weren't for the fact that whoever is spinning it always makes it their goal to make the others barf. Ugh. It is right. Magical barf is so much harder to clean than regular barf, too. What? Is it made of glitter or something? You hit the nail on the head. It also tends to be rainbow colored, creating every color stain imaginable. Honestly, that's a good reference to the barfing fairies because I think I remember their barf being glittery. That's a good reference, Jin. Good Gravity Falls fanning. Honestly, y'all, I feel so embarrassed that I was such a fake fan this entire stream. I hope y'all know that I'm just flustered. I promise I know what I'm talking about. I've been getting. Can I say something? Could I have like a personal, vulnerable moment? I'm gonna say this. I have been getting a lot of people have been really upset about the Alex Hirsch interview, and they've been making it their mission to let me know. Maybe it's not a lot of people. Maybe it's like 3 people, but like a lot of them seem to think I haven't been in this fandom for a long time, or that I'm like not a real fan or something. And like, I feel stupidly so. It is very stupid to feel self-conscious over whether you're a real fan of a 2012 Disney cartoon. Like, it does not matter. This is like there's a war in Gaza, y'all. Like, this does not matter, and I'm aware of it. But in my head, I'm just like, oh no, the haters are watching. They're gonna know that a fake fan interviewed Alex Hirsch and not them. They're the real fans. Um, so if I seem anxious, it's that's why, and I'm really sorry about that. They're just jealous you got to talk to Mr. Hirsch. Honestly, they shouldn't be. He's just a guy. He really is just a guy, y'all. He's was very nice. It was a wonderful experience, but he is in fact a mere mortal. He bleeds just like the rest of us. Like, but you know, there's that. Um, uh, God, sorry. Okay. I'm reading the chat. Thank y'all. You're all very nice. It's all very, very lovely. Um, and also, if you haven't seen the Alex Hirsch interview, it is on my channel. Go ahead and watch it. Go ahead. Um, He ruins his walls with sticky hands like the rest of us. I'll have you know I will not ruin. I thought about ruining my wall with sticky hands, and then I realized that they emit this like grease. I couldn't do it. I could not do it. I was not strong enough to do that. So no, I just ruined a piece of cardboard with sticky hands. Oh, okay. Well, it sounds nicer to clean up than regular barf at least. He's nothing like us good bit ribbon. Um, just because it looks better doesn't mean it smells better. Plus, the stains set in magically fast. Ugh. But anyway, the only way out of this room is back west. Good luck. What will you do? Guess I'll feel around. Find anything? You haven't moved. Not yet. You quietly kick around with your foot to search your ground. You feel your foot come into contact with something. Ha! Please don't be barf covered. Carefully bend down to pick up the Schrodinger's barf object. There is no barf. It appears to be a long metal rod of some sort. You pick up the metal rod. Will this work? You hand Stanford the metal rod. Yes, this should be perfect. Thank you. What will you do? Let me talk to him. So what kind of anomalies put on a centrifuge? Oh, just your standard small-sized mythical creatures. Fairies, sprites, imps. Flimps. What is a flimp? I made that one up. I was curious if you were really paying attention. I see. What will you do? I guess I'll go west, which is back into room 9. I'm gonna go southeast now. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna go southeast. That's the way I haven't gone yet. You find yourself in the 7th room. Of Stanford's lab. There's a rather loud whirring noise echoing in the room. Whatever you got in here, it sounds like it's overheating. Actually, that noise would be my heater. It's just doing its job. Oh, keep up the good work, heater. Man, I'm thinking about Intelligent Stands when he's like holding his jacket over him because the heater is obviously not on. I've just recently rewatched Intelligent Stands, so I've been working on my analysis video of Intelligent Stands, which is a scene by scene analysis, and it is so long so far, y'all. I've started recording like audio for it, but I'm probably gonna re-record a bunch of it with like video soon. I'm probably gonna do that after this, so you'll see the tattoo, which is really funny. But yeah, thanks. God, you jump a few feet back, bumping into what you hope is Stanford. He steadies you. Hey guys, Stanford just steadied me. I was about to fall, but he helped me out. You jump a few feet back, jumping into what you hope is Stanford. He says, "Haha! So you actually got him to chat with you? I got who to chat with me? That's my Will-O-Wisp. Your Will-O-Wisp. A standard Will-O-Wisp won't do much aside from float and occasionally give off light, but a Will-O-Wisp, or Will-O-Wisp, I guess I should say, may speak and even occasionally perform tasks. Though I'd say that they only do so about 30% of the time. Hence, will or won't." You sense a tinge of frustration in his voice. Oh, thank you, Puppy Love 2468. Also, I'm gonna say, like, and this is kind of funny. This is a game where I have been on the side of the road, soaking wet in the rain. I'm picked up by a stranger in his car and taken to his shack in the woods in the middle of the night with no one around to hear me. And now we're fumbling around in the dark of his basement. There is very possibly an incredibly different game that can be made out of this, and that is so fucking funny, and I can't wait for the fan fiction. I'm sorry, Jen, if you don't want people to write smutty fan fiction about this, but frankly, I've already started some. Like, it's gonna happen. But it is a really, really good concept, and I do love it. And it's just so in character, and it's so delightful, and I've just loved every second of this. All right. You sense a tinge of frustration in his voice. Some days it's very cold working down here. But anyway, the exits to this room are east and northwest. What will you do? Let me talk to Stanford. So about this Will-O-Wisp. Oh, someone said horror movie premise. I was not thinking of a horror movie. I was thinking of a different type of movie. Ask it to do something. Ask it about itself. He's sentient. Does he have a name? I tried to ask a few times, like he won't tell me. He responds to heater often enough, though, so I stopped trying my luck. Heater. Did I say Hana out loud? I said Hana out loud like I was reading a script. Listen, y'all, this is a lot of mindless talking. Sorry. Heater, what's your name? My name is Will. I guess that makes sense. That's almost disappointing in a way. Should I ask it something else? Yes. Will, do you like helping Stanford? You'd be imagining it, but you think you'd hear what sounds like Stanford tensing up a little. He does not answer. Stanford sounds like he's relaxed a little. I don't think he'd be doing things I ask if he didn't care to. Should I try something different? Yes. Will, tell me something about Stanford. I foresee a tumultuous future for him if he does not change his path. Um, I'm gonna say this. Like, the input people. I'm reading the chat now. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. This is how you find out I'm perpetually a disaster. Will, as in Will Cipher. Yeah, it's probably Will Cipher. I can't believe he keeps him in a cage. Actually, that is one of the plots to a lot of major reverse falls stuff, which is really funny. Is that Ford keeps Will like locked up in a cage and tortures him. That's very funny. I don't know if that was intentional, but there you go. Um, I foresee a tumultuous future for him if he does not change his past. Um, so if he does not sleep with me, Bill will destroy the world. You gotta think about it like that. Come on, Ford, come on. That isn't really what I expected him to say. Well, keep in mind, Hannah, that he is not all-knowing as far as I know. A sense of unease hangs in the air. Well, thank you, Will. What will you do? You feel around. You feel around in the dark. Your hand brushes against something you feel like rope? Do you keep rope lying around? Ah, very well might be. I kept some from the last time the gnomes kidnapped me. I wanted to investigate if gnome rope had any special qualities compared to human rope. What? Yeah, I know. It was quite the waste of time. Turns out they just steal rope out of people's garages and various hardware stores. They kidnap people? You want to sorry. You want to ask him more about this, but you can't get the words out. I'd recommend feeling your way up both ends as opposed to just pulling on it. It may be attached to a cage door, as a safety precaution. You wonder how safe that could truly be as you shuffle around the floor. Thankfully, the rope isn't attached to anything. Less thankfully, the floor is kind of dirty. You pick up the rope. You hand the rope to Sanford. Here. This is kind of dirty. But it will do nicely. Good job, Hannah. There's a joke there. Thanks. A very similar cadence to crack. Is it crack that you smoke? That's really funny. What will you do? Go east or northwest? Northwest is right, Cadence. I will go east. You venture east to the next room. You find yourself in the sixth room. Wait a minute. Why am I the one always feeling around in the dark? This is your lab. Oh, you'd like me to do it? Thought you were just especially curious. One moment. You presume Sanford is feeling around. I'm not really sure what this is actually. I don't think it's something I remember this. I've ever felt in my lab before. That's me. Oh, my apologies. I can't believe I just got felt up by Stanford Pines in his lab. This is becoming the game I want it to be. It's so funny. He is like, well, I've never felt this in my lab before, and I'm like, wonder why. Exits to this room are south and west. We just came from the west, I believe, and so yeah, he forgot the touch of a human. He's so touch starved. What is he gonna do about it? I think I'll just keep doing the feeling from now on. Yeah, I'll do the feeling from now on. What will you do? We talked to Stanford. Oh, Did he just like awkwardly say nothing? That's funny. Did he really just? Oh yeah, he has nothing to say now. That's so funny. I guess we'll go south. Hey, it looks like there's a light coming from the room west of this one. I see. Yes, that's about the color the eye bats radiate. I think we found our man. Thankfully, she's cornered herself. The only way out of this room is through this one. Um, Once we've got everything ready, we'll set up our trap here. Sounds like a plan. That's because it is one. I can see the exits myself from here. The west room is occupied by the eye bat. Okay, let me draw this in my diagram. So it looks like north and south are the only directions to go. I just came from the north, so let's go south. Bye! It was nice seeing you, Touche. I appreciate you being here. I appreciate everyone who has joined me, even if you've only joined for a minute, honestly. We walk south to the next room. Oh, this area has enough light for us to see. An old college friend of mine liked to say that the glow of technology is akin to the sun on a rainy day. That was my southern accent. If you like it, it's about as good as Alex Hirsch's. Well, I'm not sure I agree with the sentiment. I found myself putting more superfluous diodes on things lately. That's nice. That's silly. I'll say that's nice. It's kind of nice. Sanford smiles gently at you. I suppose it is, isn't it? Certainly helped us here at any rate. The exits for this area are... Oh, wait, you can see. Well, I'll tell you anyways. The exits for this room are north and west. Thanks. Look around. Aside from the flashing electronics, there's not much in this room. In the corner is a metal cage. Yeesh, we finally get a room where I can see, and all there is to show for it is an empty cage. Well, I've got news for you. That cage isn't empty. It's housing an invisible anomaly. Invisible, huh? Go ahead and tap on the top of it. He'll make his presence known to you. You tap on the top of the cage. Nothing happens. Well, that isn't good. Is he being serious? I love this idiot. I love him so much. So, college, what did you go for? I found myself specializing the bulk of my coursework in biology and physics, but really, I just took as many science-based courses as the university is willing to offer. And then some. Does all this count as biology? Of course. All these anomalies are as much living things as you or I. There's a sense of great determination in his voice. Well, except for the undead ones. There's undead ones? Like zombies? Ah, and non-living entities enchanted by magic, of course. Though I have my own theories on that. He didn't hear me. Alright, I believe we came from the north. So, now let's go west, I believe. Venture west. You find yourself in the second room of Stanford's lab. I'm actually glad you can't see this area. It's the first space I set aside for storing artifacts and specimens I found, all filed in alphabetical order. Alphabetical order? What was I thinking? But enough on that. The exits for this area are west and east. What will you do? Feel around. You feel around cautiously. Your hand brushes up against something. Ah! What is it? Oh, I think this is just a cardboard box. Pick up the cardboard box. Be careful with that. That's no cardboard box. Ah! You dropped the cardboard box? What was that thing? A fearsome and dangerous creature known as an ordinary cardboard box. I'm sorry, I just couldn't help myself. I should kill this man. Next time you do that, I'm throwing whatever is in my hands at you. You re-pick up what is most certainly just a cardboard box. Think we can use this? Hand it to me a moment. You wave the cardboard box around in the dark till you feel Stanford grab it. You hear the sounds of cardboard flopping around as Stanford rotates the box a couple of times. Yes, I believe this is large enough to contain her. Excellent work, Hannah. Ugh. What's up, then? Whew. What will you do? Talk to Stanford. So what's so bad about alphabetical order? Aside from the fact that it's not very useful scientifically to sort them that way, many of the anomalies here in Gravity Falls are lacking names aside from the ones I've bestowed upon them. And sometimes these names end up requiring revisions. So anytime you think of a better name, you have to come down here and move stuff around? Precisely. Sounds a little tired. What will you do? I just came from the east, I believe, so I think west should be room 1. Yeah! Okay, good. So let me go east. Alright, there you go. So, I have finished my map. Go east. Go north. I'm not sure the man they blush at every time he smiles. I should kill this man. It's true! He's making me blush on. People are gonna know I like him! They can't! It's not allowed! Oh, also having a blackout journal on standby is cool, but I do not take mine out of the box unless I have to, because my cats will destroy it. Oh, the Ford Dark is this way it's supposed. Yes, I know it's good to have those on hand. I also would recommend Ford Anoya's text transcription of the journal. I believe it includes some blacklight stuff. I can't quite remember though. Back in room 4 again. Looks like we've got everything we need. Are you ready to enact our plan? There'll be no return from this point. Are you ready? You betcha! Let's go! You betcha! Ha! Good one! I love that! Yeah! Look at this man! Oh, I don't want me to kind of person to write for it a note that says "Get out of my school" because of their crush on him. No, I would not. I would be a disaster though. If Ford went to my school, are you kidding me? Honestly, this is stupid. This game is stupid. This is a bad game. Don't play it. Everyone cancel Ginger's Tonic for personally tormenting me. This game is dumb. No one play it. I thought it did. I could be remembering wrong though. I know that Noya planned to add it, so I can't remember if they did add the blacklight stuff. I could be remembering wrong, but someone could check it. It's linked in the description of my it's definitely linked in the description of my timeline video. It's linked in the description of a handful of my videos, so you can probably find it eventually. Ow, my cancel bones. Ugh. Do you think you could pull Ford if he was real? Do you think Ford could pull me if he was real? Come on. I'm out of his league, frankly. Yes, I could pull Ford if he was willing and if he was in the mood and if he would have me, you know. Like he might be Ace, he might be Arrow, he might not be, he might not be into that. That's fine. Let's see. In the dim light of the room, you see Stanford gather up all your pieces. As expected, he ties the rope around the end of the metal rod. Staff, I'm not reading your chats. As expected, he ties the rope around the end of the metal rod. Oh boy, does he seriously think this is gonna work? He rotates around the cardboard box in his hands, inspecting it. Gotta go, chat. This is a lot of fun. Thank you so much for joining us, DragonLink348. I appreciate you being here. This has been a lot of fun. He pushes on part of it with his thumb. Huh? A pop sound rings out as he shoves his thumb through the cardboard. What did you do that for? It was a little rudimentary, I suppose, but I had to make a hole somehow. Hand me the other end of the rope, will you? He threads the rope through the box and ties the end into a knot. He gives the rope a good tug. Is he making a fishing rod? You sound surprised. I thought we were on the same page. I apologize. It's a little late now, but perhaps I should have asked what you had in mind. No, it's okay. This will probably work better. You're not sure this actually will work better. Will it work? Fishing for it? Of course. Don't tell me you haven't heard of fly fishing. This man's gonna impregnate me, y'all. I hate him. I hate his face. I hate everything about this. This is stupid. This is dumb. This is a bad game. Look at his face! With the This is stupid. I'm almost 30. Okay. Anyways, haven't heard of fly fishing. Apologies. But yeah, so it'll work. The eye bats are strangely susceptible to fishing tactics. Do you remember the nets I brought? Oh, I guess I was thinking of those more as butterfly nets. I suppose in that case it would be butterfly fishing. Bad joke. No, honestly, it was a good joke. Good joke. You let out a small chuckle. Closing my eyes. At any rate, what you're gonna need to do is wait for the eye bat to take the bait, then cast a trap over top of her. We're not talking about the pregnancy line. I'm so sorry I said that. Was not supposed to come out of my mouth, and I apologize, and it will not come out again. At any rate, what you're going to need to do is wait for the eye bat to take the bait, then cast a trap over top her. As long as you cast high enough, it will land correctly. Wait, what I'm going to do? Why am I doing it? She knows my scent. She's not going to come out if I'm too close. I'll have to hide. Eye bats can smell? How do they... You hear a rustling noise in the room next to you. Shh, get ready. You can do this. Stanford moves to hide near the south exit of the room. He gives you a thumbs up. He thinks I can do it! He thinks I could do it. Jen, no one's counting you're at any rates. No one is counting you're at any rates. Okay, I promise. It's fine. I've made enough verbal blunders throughout this. Like, you're not allowed to be embarrassed. You should be embarrassed by your typos, though. Getting your ass. Does the box say flame encouraging? That's amazing. That's the best. You take a deep breath and attempt to ignore how frazzling the past, however many minutes of your life has been. You set down the bait and find a dark corner to hide in. There it is! The eye bat enters from the west and pitters around the room, scanning the area with the light radiating from itself. Face when I say green car, it's true. Both you and Stanford shrink down in an effort to not be seen. Swish, swish. The eye bat has taken notice of the magazine. Guards, impregnate this man. Stop! Stop being mean! The eye bat has taken notice of the magazine. Swish, swish, swish. She's rubbing herself against it. This is really weird to watch. But it's also my new chance. Quickly, what am I gonna do? Okay, I think cast middle? I think if I cast too low, I think cast middle is probably the safest bet. He gave me some instructions, but I don't remember because I was also paying attention to chat. Let me think. I think it's cast middle. I could look at the history. Yeah, I'll look at the history. Let me reread. Sorry, y'all. This is how I do it. I was not paying enough attention. Unless chat tells me. As long as you cast high enough, it'll land correctly. Okay, alright, cool. Alright, let's return. Sorry, I'm on something. Alright, cast high. We're doing this. Putting your full faith in Stanford's advice and reeling back like you were fishing for a natural fish, you cast a trap into the air with all your might. Soars up high. Too high. God damn it, I should have cast middle! My gut said cast middle! But then I was like, no, because then I'll mess up on stream. And everybody's going to... Everybody's gonna make fun of me. Jen, I fell for your trick. Your trickery. The boss crashes back down and hits you almost as if it were attached to a rope to something you were holding. Fuck you. This eye bat stares at you for a second. Swoosh! The eye bat takes off into the air and flies around in a frenzy, bouncing around the room and knocking over all in its path. Your ears fill with the sounds of it, thudding against walls and objects at high speeds. Iris, no! It heads to the direction of Stanford and swiftly ducks under its flight path. Its flying wings appear to clip something on its way out. Stanford! Crash! You can no longer see anything. Judging by the sound of the crash, something very large and heavy fell over. You run towards the south exit of the room. Your path is completely blocked by something. The sound of the eye bat's frantic crashing turn muffled and grow further in the distance. Stanford, can you hear me? Are you okay? You hear a muffled voice start to call out. Hannah! Hannah, can you hear me? He's okay, I think. Stanford, are you all right? I'm fine. It appears one of my bookshelves fell over. We're not going to be able to move it in any sort of timely manner. The time is of the essence. We can't have Iris causing any further damage down here. What should we do? Head for the entrance. We'll surround her from both sides and there. I won't be able to accompany you back, but surely you've been making a map of my lab in your head, correctly? Correct. Yes. Excellent. Quickly now. We have no time to waste. He doesn't even give a fuck. I can't believe I killed Stanford Pines. Honestly, good. Fuck him. He's the worst. Memory, don't fail me now. Alright, find yourself in the fourth room. The fourth room would be the IBAT room, probably. The south exit of the room has been blocked. What will you do? I'm looking at my map. Why does this feel wrong? What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna feel around his options here. I feel a fate drive coming from somewhere. I know Stanford wanted me to hurry. Sorry, I just remembered what was happening here. I just remembered what was happening here. But I can't shake the feeling that I should search this room. Should I search her room or move on? I'll let the chat decide. What do you guys think? Should I search her room or should I move on? Ford wants me to hurry. Well, while I wait for the answer, I'm going to use this excuse to get some fucking fries. Sorry. This is the fry cam now. Ford will wait, okay? I need some fries. I've had a hard day. Hey, Ruben. What's up?
Hey, Sweaty. Still streaming?
Yeah. Notice how I call you Ruben because the jig is up because you told them your name? Because you want to be on the camera? You could be.
I'm just peeking.
Alright. Everyone wants me to search for him. Okay. I was going to do it anyways, to be fair. I just wanted to eat fries. You need something left?
No, I just came by to just look at your face.
Gonna kiss your hand?
Theory. My fingernails are all dirty and they're gonna be on camera.
Okay, I'll kiss them off camera. Love you.
I love you too.
Stinky.
Says the stink.
I'm not stinky, you're stinky. Bitch. Okay. 2 minutes left on the timer. Thank you so much. Alright. Around 3 minutes left on the tattoo. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good. You know what? Let me do this now. Let's do this and then I'll take off the tattoo. Let's search the room. You feel around for the source of the draft and find yourself at the east wall of the room. The east, but there were no exits to the east. It's true, there weren't. Trying to inspect the wall in the darkness, you notice a sliver of dim light peeking through a crack near the floor. You crouch down and poke at the crack. There's crack? Holy fuck, he has crack? I'm reading the chat. Y'all are very. I'm glad that my marriage is cute to y'all. What if I monetized Ruben? I was like, face reveal for Ruben if you give me money. It's not gonna happen, by the way. I want you to know that. But it would be funny. You crouch down and poke at the crack with your finger with some force. The area crumbles and more light shines through. This is. You get on your hands and knees. I'm getting on my hands and knees next to Ford's crack? And put your eye up to the hole. There appears to be another room on the other side of the wall. In it, you see a moderately sized cave. cage from which the dim light emanates. Attempt to enter. Oh, you know what? Let's take this off now. All right, okay, all right. We're doing this. We're taking this off. Wait, let me double check the instructions. Leave on for 60 minutes. Remove everything. Your tattoo will look light blue or green at first. It will darken in 24 to 36 hours to dark blue to black, depending on your skin. Yeah, that does look blue. This is so funny. All right, y'all. Okay. Sorry, sorry, Jin. I know you were excited to get to the secret, but yeah, I have my tattoo. We've done it. We've done it. I have an all-star tattoo. Wow, yeah, that actually turned out pretty good as far as like all-star tattoos go. Hey now, I'm an all-star. I don't know if like with the folds of my neck it'll actually end up looking okay, but I mean it looks fine now. All right, we've done it. Yes. By the way, Ashton is the one who got this tattoo for me. It was a birthday present like a year and a half ago, and then like I decided to uh you know uh Ruben, it's a romance game. What are you talking about? It's a bad decision simulator. But Ashton got this for me for my birthday, so thank the Council of Asexuals. Thank you very much. Oh, 1 second, real quick. Sorry, I'm gonna mute myself for 1 moment. All right, can y'all hear me now? Okay, cool. Okay, all right. Sorry, this stream is such a mess, y'all. But let's continue. So we're going to attempt to enter. It's secret time. Are you ready? Let's get hype in chat. Let's go. I hope this wall wasn't load bearing. You put your hands over the fault and give it a push. It crumbles away into a hole just big enough to crawl through. Which you do. You find yourself in a completely new room. You try to look around, but are met with darkness. Huh? Where did the light go? Who goes there? What? I'm saying, who are you? Who are you? I guess I should have introduced myself. You can call me Carl. Oh, fuck. I forgot what he said. I think I read it quickly enough to say, and I'm guessing from the looks of it, you must be Stanford's newest experiment. I'm not an experiment. Are you an experiment? Which one should I guess I'll go with are you an experiment? Something like that. I was like you once. He took me in, asked me questions, got to know me. Seemed like a weird guy, but nice enough. He really started to earn my trust. Next thing I know, I'm sitting pretty in this cage. That doesn't sound good. You're telling me. But Carl, tell me, does he fuck you? That's all that matters. I'm okay being an experience. Okay, I'm done. You're telling me. You see this thing? Not exactly room for a toilet in here. Ugh. Take it from me. Don't trust at Stanford. You understand? Say, how about this? You help me, I help you. Help me? Help you. Yeah. Listen, the longer you hang out with Stanford, the more in danger you become. I don't think you'd be here if you were able to leave. I've never seen any other humans with him in all the time I've been here. My car broke down. He picked me up. He just happened to show up. You don't think that's kind of strange? Everything about today's been kind of strange, including you. Did your car break down in some sort of weird way? Remember Carl the intern? This is him now. That's so funny. How long have you been here? How am I supposed to help you? How long have you been here? It's been 5 or so years. 5 years. That's wild. Especially considering I thought Ford has only been investigating Gravity Falls for 4 years. I thought he said that earlier. Am I wrong? Someone correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe I'm remembering wrong. Sorry, Jin, I'm dragging you. The bullying is real. I'll edit this out of the edited VOD on YouTube. I am going to be posting it in edited VOD of this on YouTube, but if you want the full VOD, it will be on my Patreon soon. So there's that. It's been 5 or so years. 5? How am I supposed to help you? How am I supposed to help you? You're going to help me get out of this cage. What? Is there a key or something? I can't answer that directly. One of those cursed sort of deals. Cursed? Did Stanford curse you? Stanford? Yeah, Stanford cursed me. That's right. Carl was lying. Maybe the gnome is a liar. No, I trust this guy. What are you talking about? He seems fully trustworthy. Mm. Mm. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I missed it. Yeah, Stanford cursed me. That's right. Okay, cool. So what then? I got a rhyme for you. A rhyme? A rhyme. I need you to get these things for me. Something mold, something chewed, something stolen, something kaboom. Give me those 4 things and leave the rest up to me. What? What does any of that mean? Curse, remember? Figure it out. I'm expecting him to call me Toots. This is so stupid. I love this so much. This is such a fun secret. Yeah, I have the firecrackers already. It looks like you already have one of the 4 on you. I do? What? Do you want it? No, I can only take it when you've got everything. That's how the game is designed. But check in with me every once in a while if you can sneak away. What do you say? Are you gonna help me? Maybe, maybe not. What do y'all think? Maybe or maybe not? It probably doesn't matter, but I'm wondering how trustworthy is this shitty gnome? I am blatantly asking chat questions as an excuse to stop and eat, so I hope y'all don't mind. Mm. He is Goldblum posing. He is with like the shirt open, basically. His shirt is open under that beard stuff. I believe it. Mm. I'm seeing a very even, maybe, maybe not. That's so funny. It's like split down the middle. Chat is split down. Okay, I'm flipping a coin. I trust him. Thanks, Jin. Alright, let's see, let's see. I'm flipping a coin as to whether or not we're gonna trust him or not. Alright. Heads, we trust him. Tails, we don't, okay? It is heads. That is heads. Maybe. Maybe. Think on it. Something tells me you got a while till you make your decision. Oh, I guess it'll be in a later version of the game. And it wouldn't kill you to gather my items, even if you decide not to help. Can I ask one more question? Where did you get that? Where did you get a cigarette? This is a lollipop I light on fire sometimes. You look closer at the lollipop. The non-fire end of the lollipop is a strange green-brown color. What flavor is that even supposed to be? I've been in here so long, I don't even know anymore. Steph, that is so good. This is so goddamn funny. I love it so much. Oh my god. I said Steph. I meant Jin. Sorry, I was reading Steph's name while I said it. But Jin, this is the funniest thing in the fucking world. Jin, you're incredible. You're a great writer. You've done incredible work. Um, so how did he light it? He did the thing with the sticks and the fire. He just rubbed two sticks together until he made fire. Oh my gosh. I need a second. This is so funny. I love him. Is he an alternate romance route? Where's the Carl DLC? Where is it, Jin? Tell me, Jin. Mm. Tell me right now. It really is written like a show. It feels so true to like I have this is the thing. I have no qualms about swooning over stands. I love swooning over stands. I think it's great. And if y'all haven't played it, you 1000% should. It's amazing. And the art is phenomenal. And Sovo Knight did art for it, so I immediately love it no matter what. But I do think that this game so far, I don't know how Jin feels about comparisons, so apologies if like Jin, you don't like me comparing it to swooning over stands. But I do think this game feels more true to like the tone of the show. And I think that that is so great, and I love it so much. All right, don't trust Stanford. Trust no one, you say, and don't tell me talked. Can I trust Stanford? Guys, can I trust a strange man who picked me up in the middle of the woods? You venture back to the room where you failed to catch an eye bat. What will you do? All right, I think I'd go west, right? Wait, no, 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 no. I go north. I think I go north. Yeah, okay. Which direction will you go? Use compass directions north, south, etc. Um, I think I go west. You run west, successfully making your way to the next room. Which direction will you go? I think northwest. You run northwest, successfully making your way to the next room. You're in room 9. Um, Now we go south. You run south, successfully making your way to the next room. Room 10, the only way out is east. Without giving yourself a chance to run into any walls, you run east into the next room. Room 12. If y'all remember, there was a room above 12. It was like the room where Ford is like, I don't know what the fuck this is. So I'm going to quickly um go ahead and say north because I'm gonna see what's up with that. You run north. You smack into a wall. Huh? You feel around the wall you just smacked into. There used to be a room here. I know there was. Something about this makes you feel uneasy. Room 12. Alright. So, that's interesting. Yeah, also Kiki Kit worked on it. It wasn't just Sobo Knight, but Sobo Knight was the main person ahead of it. It was really great. It's a good game. Um, I'm going to go south. You run south because I'm making way to the next room. You enter the room to find Stanford at the opposite side, guarding the other exit. He appears to be locked in a staring at the eye bat, who's waiting in the middle of the room between you. Ha, Hana, there you are. We've really got her cornered now. Are you ready? Oh, I love his face. Ready? Ready for what? What are we gonna do? Remember when I threw that net at you earlier? Catch! He tucks the fishing net across the room. It spins around in the air as it heads right for you. Without thought, you catch the net in your hands. Follow my lead. And now! Stanford takes off running to the left. What do? I think I run to the right, because if I run to the left, then I'll hit him. Take off running to the right. Stanford, focusing on the eye bat, holds his net out to the right. Oh, I get it. You hold your net out to the left. We're gonna clothesline him with our freaking nets. Together, you close in on the eye bat. Between the two of you, it's not sure where to look. Stanford flashes you a nod and a smirk. I hate this. This is a hate crime. Don't make him smirk. And a smirk and gotcha. You're two that's he. You know what? He was absolutely so happy to be impressing me. They're two that's crashed together, trapping the eye bat in between. Sanford untangles it without much of a fuss. He places the nets on the floor and holds the eye bat gently with both hands. There, there. You had a big night tonight. Why don't you get you back in your cage and you can get some rest? In the light of the eye bat's glow, you notice something you hadn't before. Do you have 6 fingers? Yes. You didn't notice them until just now? No, I guess I just wasn't paying attention. I'm not gonna say that's strange. What asshole would do that? Oh, you know something different about you? Oh, wow, you're a freak. Can you imagine? You should add "you're a freak" you as an option. That's so funny. Um, I'm gonna say that's cool because it is cool that he has 6 fingers. I think that's really neat. Ugh, I hope you don't mind my saying, but that's really cool. Thank you. I think so too. Stanford flashes a small smile at you. Well, Iris isn't the only one who's had a big night. What do you say we retire to our own cages and get some rest for ourselves? Yeah, I think that sounds like a good idea. You follow Stanford back up several flights of stairs, walking this time. Stanford's cabin, 1 a.m. He retreats back deeper into the cabin with Iris to put her away. Stanford says something so quiet you almost can't hear it. Good night, Iris. Oh. You hear the almost hushed sounds of a cage door clicking and his footsteps returning. Steph, stop. Think what he could do with 6 fingers. Get out of the chat. Honestly, I would not be going to sleep at 1 a.m. This is not a character for me. Thanks for your help back there. I know I was sort of improvising on you, but imposing on you, but who knows how long that could have taken without your assistance. Probably less time than it took with it. Huh. Well, maybe, but who's to say? Also, maybe this is bad to say, but I actually thought it was exciting and kind of fun. Your statement catches him off guard. Yeah, guys, I could get this man. If I was in school with him, yeah, I could get this man if I wanted to. I'm sorry. It's just true. Like, come on. Come on. Come on. Your statement catches him off guard. A smile creeps across his face as he regains his composure. Well, I'm hoping that's not the exhaustion talking, but if that's truly the case, then I'm glad. I would say I had fun as well. It's our first date, and it went successfully! Yay! I'm glad too. What about I just start twirling my hair? I'm glad too. Teehee. But you know the saying, all fun must come to an end. Allow me to show you to your room. I love that going to my bedroom is the fun ending. God. Like I said, this could be a very different game. Stanford leads you through his cabin like a maze, eventually opening up a door to a small bedroom. Let me tell you, the shack layout is almost definitely a maze. The layout makes no sense. The condition of the furniture seems to be like new, but it's all covered in dust. I'm trying to think about what room this is. Like, this isn't the stand room, is it? Like, surely not. I don't know. I don't know what room this is supposed to be. I don't know if this is supposed to be what Stan's room looked like in the 80s. Forgive me for all the dust. I hardly ever come in here. He wipes the dust off the bedside table with the sleeve of his coat, but he turns to the bed and shakes out the covers of it. Initially, my mother set me off with all this extra furniture for a spare room so she could visit, but nobody has ever stayed in here to date. I'm in here to date. I'm here to date. Yeah, I think it's Stan's room. Yeah. You know what? The wallpaper too. I think he had that striped wallpaper. I'd have to double check. I'll look at the wallpaper in a bit. Um, by I don't know how to pronounce that. Now Sanchez, no Sanchez, Sanchez. Thank you for joining. I appreciate it. I'm sorry if I can't pronounce anyone's name. The macrame owl is killing me. This is stop it. Don't get me talking about the timeline. Um, the fusses with the lampshade of the lamp on the table. It's fine in here, thank you. If you need me, my room is a bit further down this hallway. The door has sort of a flower detailing on it. Unless someone were to decide to come and wallpaper over it, you really can't miss it. Okay, so we have him staying in the room that is like the extra study, the secret room, the what he calls in the journal his electron carpet room. He calls it that in the Blacklight journal. Okay, all right, that makes sense. That does make sense. So this is like the guest bedroom, and the electron carpet room, and this is his bedroom. Bedroom makes sense. Do you see me, um, casually quoting um, the Blacklight journal so that I could um so that I could prove that I'm not a fake fan. I love that. I think that's great. That door never had wallpaper. It's okay, Jin. Wow. Mm. There was like this is the thing is that there are so many random bullshit rooms in the shack that like who cares? I think it's fine. Um, wait, was that one of the rooms was wallpaper covered? Was it the wax statue room that was wallpapered? Am I thinking of that one? Okay. All right. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay. So the wax figure room. Okay. You know what? I'm just gonna keep going because I gotta. Okay. Well, if that's all, then Stanford turns to leave. Good night, Stanford. He turns back around. Stanford can be a mouthful sometimes. There's a joke there about mouthfuls. Let me tell you. You can feel free to call me Ford. Sorry, Stanford can be a mouthful sometimes. It's very funny to me. You can feel free to call me Ford. Well, if you want to, that is. Okay. Good night, Ford. Oh, Ford smiles at you. Good night, Hannah. This is stupid. Ford turns to leave again, and does. You sit in your bed, your mind racing over the night's events. Ford shuts something down from the hall. By the way, there is a bathroom at the opposite end of the hall. Thanks. You hear the door to his room close, and then it also jump scares us. That's fun. Um, you hear the door to his room close. I'm too tired to think about any of what happened today. You soundly conk out. Credits. John, written by Ginger's Tonic. Text Adventure Font, written by Peter Hull. Song list and order of appearance. Look at all the songs we didn't listen to. Additional backgrounds drawn by Taz Millie. Special thanks to Looney Moon and Taz Millie for help with ideas and art and playtesting. Oh my! Thank you to Alex Hirsch and all that, and thank you for playing. May the next day bring you a new adventure. Our dreams? What? In your dreams, you hear a gentle beat. There's a knock. Hannah, are you awake? End of day 0. And that's the end! That's it. I don't think there is gonna be specs, y'all, but you know what? Let me tell you, there could be in my dreams. Y'all, this was so much goddamn fun. Gin Juice Tonic, you are an icon. You have made something beautiful. You've made something that I adore. You've made something that I love. I hope that my constant not safe for work humor did not put anyone off. I apologize if it did. But this is who I am, and you're allowed to bully me, but it is who I am, and it's not changing. This game was phenomenal. This is not even my first time playing a game. It's not even my second time playing it, and I still had fun. That's how you know it's good. Um, the expressions are wonderful. The facial, just like it's just good. It's just mwah, sublime. Um, if I can give you some pointers, his shirt needs to come off at least once. Um, Twice, three times. I don't know why he's wearing a shirt. Like, what's the point, frankly? Um, that is my advice. Um, Let me think. Anything else? I guess I just want to say thank you all for joining me. Thank you for watching me get a fake tattoo. Oh, that is darkening. Oh, do you see that? That's a bit darker. Huh. Yeah, that is going to be darkening over the next 24 hours, for sure. Um, Everyone, definitely play this game. Experience it for yourselves. I know I played through a lot of it, but there are secrets that I did not find. There are secrets that I did not like that I purposefully did not expose you to. So try some things. Jin, feel free to drop chat secrets or chat hints or teases of whatever is coming next or what secrets I did not touch. Or feel free to keep your mouth shut and not tell them anything. They don't need to know. They owe you nothing. Um, Jin, I do encourage you, if you do have a donation box or a coffee, please, please, please link it in chat because you deserve to be supported as you work on this. But no pressure if that's not something you want to do. I'll go ahead and be shameless and say, please give me money. I would appreciate tips and pages. That's disgusting of me. I should not be saying that, but also like support me. I've been going through it, and my channel actually hasn't been as as the last few videos have been struggling a bit, so I'm glad that I was able to do something like this and just stream for y'all. Let me go into like the big old camera chat thing. One moment. I have an overlay for this. I know I do. There you go. Look at me. I'm kind of a streamer, y'all. Look at me. I kind of know what I'm doing. Um, so mm, mm. Ford needs to be oiled up at least 3 times. It's true. Um, I think on that note, the only thing left to do is kind of plug what I have coming next. My next video is probably going to be that scene by scene A Tale of Two Stands analysis. Um, the video after that is going to be a look at Gravity Falls alternate universes and AUs that I did not cover in my past Gravity Falls AU video. If y'all have seen my past Gravity Falls, thank you very much, Daphne. I am being very, very shameless. Um, I am being incredibly shameless about money. Thank you so much. No, I really appreciate it. Sometimes that's what you gotta do, you know? Oh, my last Gravity Falls AU video, I talked about some of the big ones, reverse falls, relativity falls, blind faith AU, time stuck, etc. Um, but for sure, absolutely, uh, there are many, many more. And I'm going to be doing a video on those. I'm going to be talking about fight falls. I'm going to be talking about gravity rises. I'm going to be talking about zero gravity. I'm going to be talking about anti gravity. Those are all different things. I'll be talking a little bit about flat dreams, etc. There's a lot of AUs that I have not touched on. If you have a bit on the next video on the adoption AU, let me know. And by adoption AU, is that the same one as Reunion Falls? Because both different people are like adopted by the stands in that one, or is that a different one? If that's a different one, DM me about it. We'll see. I don't have a planned bit, but I could give it an honorable mention. GFN, you know me on Discord. Just DM me stuff. Um, I am planning a lot of AUs to be kind of jam packed into that one. I'm also going to be talking a little bit about Gravity Falls crossovers like Steven Universe, um, Over the Garden Wall, and Rick and Morty, which are probably the big three that Gravity Falls is crossovered with. I'm going to be talking about that a bit. Not any specific AUs, but about those crossovers in particular and what we tend to see in them. Thank you so much, Spicy. I appreciate your support. Thank you. Thank you so much, honestly. Um, the and then the last video of the month is going to be my defense video, Stanford Pines. If y'all were here in the dark ages of 2015, then you know that the fandom had a very strong response to Ford, and a lot of headcanons, a lot of just they had a lot of feelings about Stanford Pines, and let me tell you, as someone who lived through it, I have stories. And I also want to talk about the way we talk about characters, and specifically characters with mental illness, because it's very interesting. And I think my video will end up surprising a lot of you. So that video is going to be the hardest I've that's probably going to be like the toughest to write video I've ever had. How can you defend Ford when you said we were going to kill him 8 times? I need to defend him from y'all so that I can kill him myself. If you kill him, I can't do it. Come on. The Ford Pines defense video is gonna be a bit of, oh my, should I just share the prop? Should I share it? Should I just share what I made? I posted it on Patreon. You know what? Why not? 1 second. Wait. Hey, Ruben, can you hand me the wing? The finished one?
Aren't they both finished?
No, only one is. Y'all, you're gonna see one of the props. You're gonna see one of the props from the Stanford Pines defense video that I have coming up. I'm so excited about this. Be careful with it, it's delicate.
I found the apple one.
Oh, that's the one that's halfway done, but the one on the second shelf.
Okay. Okay, here we are.
Thanks, love.
It's all waxy.
I know it's waxy. Thank you, Habibi. This is a wing made literally out of feathers and wax. Like, literally. You could see the drips of wax on it. Like, you could see it, like, on... Oh my gosh, like... Sorry, it's... Like, there's just drips of wax all over it. This is wax. This right here is wax. It is literally held together with wax. And it's all feathers. It's all feathers. I made an Icarus wing. I'm making 2 of them even. The other one's gonna be made during the video itself. But it is so delicate. It is so easy to break apart. It has like a bit of cardboard on the back just to stabilize it, but the rest is all feathers and like some paper here. But the rest is all feathers and wax, and it feels waxy.
A feather fell off.
A feather fell off. Oh my god, put it back. A feather. Wait. No, it's fine. All right, love you, Habibi. Thank you.
Love you.
Look at this feather. Look, it literally is like waxy because it's covered in wax. Look at this. Look at this. If only Icarus could see me now.
Out here being a dork.
Don't call me a dork. No bullying. The chat's already bullying me. You can't bully me.
As they should.
No.
You just played a Ford dating sim.
Go away, nerd.
Hashtag Ford haters crew band together.
You're the Ford hater I'm defending Ford against. Guys, look, I just scratched like wax off of it. Like, it is honestly on there. This is wild. Alex Hirsch should have set that that drawing of Ford saying if only Icarus could see me now. But the quote is also if Icarus could see me now and not if only Icarus could see me now, which is pretty funny because he did misquote it, but it's fine. It does not matter. It's still very great. It's wonderful. What else do I have to talk about? Sell the feather for $100. I'll sell this feather for $100. I'll do. Y'all act like I'm not a shameless sellout. I don't know why you act like I have integrity. I think I've proven I don't. Oh, are you a real fan? DM me and I'll send you this for $100. I'll sign it even. But Yeah. Anyways, so that's what I have coming next, and then after the Ford video, you might see a few non-Gravity Falls videos from me for a while because they've been kind of stocking up. In case you haven't noticed, I have only been really doing Gravity Falls content, and I have a lot that I want to do. Bye, Alexia. Thank you so much for joining. Um, uh, I I want to do some videos about uh, like Sonic the Hedgehog. I want to do some videos on Naruto. I want to do some videos on some of my other hyperfixations that I've been obsessing over. I want to do some serious videos. I have a video planned on eating disorders. I have a serious video planned possibly um, on Palestine and Israel. It's difficult to talk about that publicly, especially because every time I have talked about it publicly, I've gotten um, horrible anonymous messages. So it's a matter of like figuring out the balance there. Um, and wondering like how much can I talk about something before it's a risk to myself. Oh my god, this tattoo is actually getting darker. This is wild. What a stupid life I live. I want to thank you all for joining me on this stream. I know y'all are starting to leave. That's fine. I can't believe I have 61 viewers. I don't know how many I had at the height of this. I wasn't paying much attention because I was playing a game and there was just so much to juggle. But frankly, it's been such a wonderful time. This is so much fun. I might do this again. Maybe I'll do this again for the 100 patrons. When I get 100 patrons and they pick out my next tattoo, I'll do another stream. Maybe by then there'll be another chapter of this dating sim. But of course, no pressure if not, because I can always play the other fucking dating sim. I can always play Swooning Over Stands. Um, I will name myself Daddy. Surely my name is Daddy. But this was this was really great. So yeah, I guess on that note, thank you. Unless anyone has any questions, thoughts, ideas, concerns, anything that you want to put in the chat while I eat these last few French fries. Otherwise, I guess I'll be saying bye. Oh my god, get divorce simulator. You play as the raccoon. You play as the raccoon, the home wrecker. Let's go. Mm. All right, y'all. Thank you so much. Bye. I don't have a thank you screen. I really should, and then I should put that up, and then there'll be music playing. It'll be like an outro, but instead, this is just gonna end super duper